Why, hello. What's going on, everybody? My name's Fred.
My name is Emily.
And thank you, Medicos, for the raid.
Woo, that's so friggin' kind.
How you doing, everyone? It's good to see you.
Hello.
Man,
I don't know what Medic was up to,
I'm having a fluffy
but I
hair
hope it was
day.
glorious. Was because you had a shower.
I had a shower
And
chat.
you didn't dry your hair.
There was no time.
There was no time. Hello, chat. In the summary of there was
Medicos,
no
good
time,
to see you, bro.
there was
Thanks for the
no
raid.
time. It has been the busiest day.
It's been
For
surprisingly busy.
Okay, so I'm going to say for no reason. Here's the thing. There was enough time to do everything we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
If I had not slept until 1 p.m. That was not the move on this day. On this day of many things to do and an early start to the stream,
Hey, Aliana.
I woke up 2 hours before the stream was supposed to start. And when I say 1 p.m., I actually mean 1:30. I woke up and I was like, "Argh!" I was tired last night, admittedly, but I went to sleep at like 2:30. So explain to me why I slept this long. No one can answer these questions. And neither Sophie nor Fred woke me up. They were just like, I'll let her rest. I'm like, why are you letting me rest? We have so much to do.
I mean, we have a couple of things to do.
Never let me sleep. Awaken the beast. But anyway,
Awaken the
I was
beast.
not awakened. I did sleep exceptionally well. And then we had a million things to do. One of which was go to the gym. We hit back and legs.
Every day's bicep day.
It's always day.
You do a few back exercises and you're like, superset.
So I don't know what the fuck was going on. The last 2 nights I slept loads and I don't really know why. I mean, partly it's probably because we were away for a couple of days and I know I don't sleep as deeply when I'm in like somebody else's room. Do you know what I mean? But I'm still like, no. I woke up this morning and I was like, ah! Because I was like, either we don't do any of the stuff we were going to do.
You were like, yeah.
No, literally, I woke up and I was like, this is not rest. I was furious.
Could I get an Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I thought we were in the gym for an hour and a half. Then I was like, what the fuck? That's not even updated, is it? That's...
Is that today? What day is it today? I will tell you how many exercises we're going to knock off, but Fred's gym thing is telling him he didn't go. We were there. And by Jove, we were there.
No, it is updated. It just didn't count my session from yesterday. Oh, I didn't go to the gym last night in the end, did I?
No, you only did boxers practice.
I only did some gym with feet.
Right, 45 times 3 is
90.
Well, it's the same as last time.
135 each.
135 each, baby.
Exclamation point down both 135, please and thank you.
It was good. Sophie also came. It was a squad gang moment. It is also Ben, our beloved friend and ex Twitch London employee Ben's birthday, so we had to get him a little prezi, which we did. So we got him a little present. Fred's gonna do roughly 950 exercises today. So yeah, if you guys fancy tweeting at Ben or Instagramming at Ben, I believe he is Original Meech on both platforms.
Original Meech.
Feel free. I'm sure he'll love it.
Tell you
Right
what.
on me. It's disrespect.
Oh, do you don't want it?
No, it's fine. It's quite nice. It's just a tiny bit chilly. I could be a degree warmer. Are you got it on AC or just fan?
I got it on the auto, which is dehumidifier and all kinds of things.
It is warm in here. So it's Ben's birthday, which is also why it can't be a long stream today, which is why it was supposed to be an early stream today, but it wasn't because I didn't wake up until the stream was supposed to be starting. Anyway, what are you gonna wake me up? I literally woke up and I came out, and you know it's like, hey, you've been in the Goblet of Fire. That was me. Why did you let me sleep that long? And so people were like, I don't know. That was like 100% my energy. So that was not what we were hoping for,
Also,
but it's fine.
Can we please get a shout out for Medicast, please?
Yeah, I'm sure they've already done it.
Yeah, I've known Medicast for ages now. I'm sure he's off like doing things that aren't Twitch related, but what a G.
Still good to give people a shout out.
What an absolute G.
So yeah, it's been all kinds of bits and bobs. I almost tried a thing today. So, right, I posted some pictures to Instagram yesterday. And I have a few more picture posts that I want to do.
Hi, Megs. We'll cover that in a moment.
Don't let me forget that. But no, actually, we're talking about the gym. So should we do that now?
Oh, I got absolutely...
Fred got personally destroyed by Elon Musk.
Fabflow 100.
Missed it for 10 years or Shiflex.
Hey, our lads!
There we go.
Fuck it! Yay!
Fabflow!
Woo!
10 years.
10 goddamn. I gotta stop doing that. My voice has just returned. I have to stop doing that.
We've got into the habit of doing that thing that's like the current trend on TikTok, which is basically anyone who has any semblance of booty is you go, yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you're doing that around the gym. People know what they mean.
That can be a giveaway,
People know what they mean. Oh, fuck yeah. Why not? 120 months. Let's call it a giveaway, baby. Don't call it a comeback. Chat, if you would like to win a free game, I am running a giveaway right now because FabFlow just subscribed for 10 years.
It's pretty pog.
10 years.
That's pretty pog.
You're on fire today. Thank you, Tilly. I did my makeup. Not well, but I did it. And then I was like, right, there is only like there's like an early autumn vibe that I need to hit. And then I found this top. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yes. I bought it from H&M. It legally fits, but like spiritually doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I put it on with a different bra and there was no hope. With this bra, we're okay, but it's right on the line. You know?
Is it ready to like?
Well, no, there's room at the back. It's just, you know, whatever. It's fucking cheapest. You could probably wear it as underwear if you wanted to. Do you know what I mean? It's a mess.
But yeah, speaking of the gym, chat. Speaking of the gym, I basically had a B-reel, right? So B-reel happened whilst I was at the gym. I'm like, perfect. I'm not at home right now, or like in my pajamas, or like anything like that. I'm actually doing something, which makes me seem more interesting because I really don't do anything.
Fred's like, oh, be real is about being real, except only when I'm doing stuff that's actually interesting. And I'm like, but that's not real, Fred.
Megs can feel me on this. Megs can feel me. It's really annoying that you just take the same B-reel in the same spot every single day, and it's like, I really need to like have a life. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. See, Megs feels me on this one. So, yeah. I was at the gym, and I was like, I can't just post a selfie because I'm a man, and it's embarrassing to post just a selfie, right? Oh my god!
So I made a little joke.
Yeah, I made a little joke. No one here knows I'm fully up to date on One Piece, which is a reference, as One Piece is the current meme, right? Everyone's into One Piece right now, and I was like, you know what? I've been neglecting good old X.com, so I decided I was going to post it on there too, and would you believe, chat? Would you believe? If only they knew, he wrote.
No one knows. I'm fully up. Ooh, Miz, are you here?
Nice, Miz.
I forgot there was a piece of hardware remaining. Bricked up at the gym. Miz, are you in the United Kingdom? One can only hope. Hi, Miz.
Miz, you won. You
just won a... So, right, this is slightly confusing. You should usually have won a game, but we had one physical item remaining.
No way. Yes way.
From the weekender that we did a couple of weeks ago, right? So we had loads of physical items, and that was the last thing. It was a Streamplify, like, kind of stream deck item. It's got programmable buttons and stuff like that. And it also has USBs, so it charges all your stuff. If you're in the UK, I will send that to you. Or if you have someone in the UK you'd like to send it to.
Yeah, it's UK only, so unfortunately if you are anywhere else, you are, as they say in France, el fuckoed.
Yeah, I will re-roll if you would like something else. Oh, and the ring light! Yay! I didn't realise these were bundled together. But... Oh, that's cute. I like that.
I really
don't like the jaggedy white edges.
I really wish someone at Twitch who makes the emotes would actually, like, make the GIFs, like, appropriate for transparent backgrounds. It's so... frustrating. Like,
it's pretty cute.
Are all the Twitch staff members on light mode? What's going on here?
Yeah. It looks like shit on dark mode. It does. I'm looking at it on dark mode and it does look like shit. But it's still cute. The dinosaur rules, though.
Yeah, we love
Dinosaur's the
dinosaur.
answer.
So yeah, if you guys don't know, the other day at the gym as well, I was standing there at the gym. It was like, I think midnight or like midnight. And I was standing there and I was just doing some curls, you know, just doing your usual thing or doing some like some raises. I'm not sure what I was doing. I was doing something. And this guy who's a little bit shorter than me, but like quite a hench in nothing but a spaghetti string top that just about covered his nipples, comes up to me. He's got
roughly what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
And and he comes up to me and he says something. I don't know what he said. Right? I'm like, huh? So I take my headphones out and I'm like, I'm sorry. What did you say? And he says, "Are you hard?" Now, I think previously he might have said, "Do you think you're hard," or "You think you're a hard man," or something like that. So because he had to repeat himself, I think he might have panicked a little bit. And he says, "Are you hard?" Now, I momentarily, in sleepiness and also halfway through a podcast, forgot the word hard in London means tough.
Tough. Like, you hard? You think you're fucking hard, mate?
Do you think you're a
and then
tough
you have
guy?
a fight, right?
And so I went, huh? No? I thought he was referring to my little Johnson, and I was like, I sure hope I'm not. You know, that'd be kind of embarrassing.
Now, probably bear in mind, Fred's got his weight, right? And he's doing his curls. And he's like, hey, what?
Yeah. Yeah, my little Fred. Yeah, my little Fred.
You know what I mean? Like, so probably what this guy thinks is he's making noise for any reason other than the fact that it's difficult, right?
I was making noise mix. I go to failure for every set I do, which is basically you lift a weight until you can no longer lift the weight. So I'm lifting weights. I was like, and I'm like basically making a lot of noise, but I got my headphones in and didn't realize how much noise I was making until after the fact.
And also it's late, right? So there's
late.
no one in there. So you're allowed to make not that you're not allowed to make noise, because like I do when I'm lifting really heavy, but at the same time,
it's the Gentleman's Hoisting Centre.
You're at the Gentleman's Hoisting Centre. Exactly. You don't want to be screaming and throwing your weights around, but you're like,
yeah. And so
you know,
I then he kind of looked at me like, what, and like walked away. Obviously, and I then finished my set. Like I was like, and I put the weights down and I went, I'm leaving.
Yeah, so then the next post since that is Fred tweeting out saying, no one here knows I'm fully up to date on One Piece. And all it says on Twitter is no one here knows I'm fully up. Oh, it's so bad.
The crop got me.
The crop
big time.
absolutely wrecked Fred. Yeah, so that's very disappointing and not a dream. I would also like to announce that I'm in some sort of Instagram purgatory.
I also wrote, if only they knew. Oh, come on, man. Oh, dear. Like, sometimes at the gym, right, you're lifting heavy weights and there's a lot of blood flow. Sometimes you might be nursing a chub,
No,
you know what I mean?
No, don't talk about anything.
But no,
That's
I've
disgusting.
never once been full mast at the gym. I don't think I ever will be. Oh, dear Lord.
Proud of you. Thank you for the update, Fred. Thank you. Fred, if you were sitting there and you were like,
I'm
what
insecure.
is the status? No, I don't like that. It's the nursing. That makes me want to shoot myself.
I know.
Honestly, it's the end.
I said it because it was gross. That
yeah,
was the point.
did you?
Yes, I've never. When have I ever said that?
I don't know. You say a lot of things, Fred. Criminal things that I wish I could never. I want to unhear them all, but nevertheless, it was a horrifying state of affairs. Yeah, I somehow got myself into Instagram prison.
You did.
And I'm really annoyed by it. So I was looking at my latest post on Instagram, and I don't try and check analytics all the time because, like, you know, you should look at general trends. Like, are more people seeing and interacting with my posts over the course of a couple of weeks? Not like every single post, but I am but a human, right? So I looked at this post and I went into View Insights.
Hey, Quanti, coming in with the 10 months of
Thank
Prime.
you so much for the resub.
Thanks,
You're a
Quanti.
legend.
Appreciate you,
pushing
bro.
that sub count up by 1.
Yeah, we are now.
What was that?
What was that?
What was this?
What comes down from the top of the screen?
What
the fuck was that?
Dick alarm.
Did you guys see that? What was
Did
that?
somebody clip it? What was it? But yeah, so I posted a little Instagram. I can show you guys. It really does not matter. So I clicked on the thing, right? And as you know, I've not really posted on Instagram in a long time. So I've been trying to post again recently because Twitter is dead, right? Yeah, because Twitter is dead. So I was like, right. So I post this and I see that it has been viewed by this many accounts. 1,051 of them follow me. 15 don't. Now, I don't know if you know anything about social media, but that's a bad split.
Yeah. It's a bad split.
That's a bad, no fucking new people. Now, I know that they're pushing reels. You guys don't need to tell me. You don't Emily make a reel. I'm making reels. I'm doing it, all right? But still, sometimes there's a nice picture. Like, what the fuck reel do you make at the beach? I'm at the beach. Like, that's not...
I mean, you do kind of. You go, I'm at the beach, and then you do a bit of this. Do you know what I mean?
You do that.
That's what, I will do that.
Yeah, good. Fred, it said just gifted 10 subs. It's 10 months of Prime. So why it would have said just gifted 10 subs?
That's so weird.
Well, it's fine. It was subtle. We'll just let it do its thing.
I don't even
So,
know.
right? I'm like, not a hoe has seen this. So I go to click on... Sorry. I'm then like, right, well, I'm trying to post on Instagram. I wonder what the impact would be if I boosted the post, which is just promoting it, right?
Yeah.
I was like interested in if that is a feature that works and makes any sense on Instagram.
Give Zucky Wucky some money.
So I click on it. Now, I don't usually ever run ads for anything we do. It's not something I do, but I was looking at it and I was like, maybe, seeing as this account has been like dormant for ages, if I spend a couple of quid, maybe it'll get me a little bit more in the, you know, in the cycle.
Sure.
And I look at it and they're like, oh yeah, you can promote this. I'm like, cool. They're like 3,000 people see it for 24 quid, right? So £4 a day for like 6 days. And I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. Why don't I give it a go? So I hit the take my £4 button. You can pause it after any amount of time. So I'm like, well, if it's shit, I'll just pause it after a day and all I've done is waste 4 quid. Fine. You know, I live in London. I waste more than £4 breathing. So I'm like, fine, I'll give it a go. So I click it, I give them the payment details, I do all this shit. They're like, oh yeah, we're just going to check it. We should make sure it's all good. What do I get? This. You can't run ads. Your ad payment has been paused because we noticed unusual activity on your account. To start running ads again, you request a review. So I requested a review and I was like, why would you do this?
Yeah.
I thought you wanted my money, right?
It is weird.
So anyway, I was like, well, that shows me that I should never try and do things, ever. Just give up. So then I did submit a review because I was just like, I don't know, it's like the most boring fucking post of all time. What are you even worrying about? And then they replied and was like, oh, you need to click on this thing and then like tell us that you approve something, right? So I go on there and they're like, it's the banner at the top of your account. There's no banner at the top of my account. There's nothing.
No, so yeah, there's supposed to be sort of like a little thing that's like a little warning thing at the top of the screen that's sort of like click here to verify or whatever. And then, yeah, there's nothing there. So Emily's logged in. She's added her card details. She's added all these things, and it's still just nothing. And it's like, so it's saying one thing, and you log in, and it's just not there. And it's like, it'd be like me saying to you guys, hey guys, click the Ouija board. And you guys are like, Fred, what? Fred, what?
So then I emailed them again. They were like, you can reply and we'll like clarify with you. So I replied, and they've said, I don't know who you are. I don't. Why are you messaging me? Stop. You know? So I'm literally like, great. Because I don't actually care if I can't run adverts on my Instagram, right? It was just a random idea. Like I looked at it in the morning and I was like, I could do that, right? It's like not even a consideration. But now my account is restricted. So it will never get shown to anyone ever. Because they'll say, no, it's not really restricted. But, like, let's be honest with ourselves. Once you've got a can't run adverts tick on your account, they're not going to be putting you on the FYP or whatever that's called on Instagram because I don't know, the Discover page. So, basically, in thinking I was trying something like, oh, that might be interesting, I've doomed myself. Do you know what I mean? I need a whole new account now. Annoying.
Yeah, or you just have to contact support and talk to an actual human.
But I don't care that much.
Right, chat, I'm going to do a little tweet, and it's a happy birthday message to Ben. You guys should all go reply to it, because you guys all know who Ben is. He helped with Twitch London.
Yeah, you all look at him and go, oh yeah, I know that guy probably if you ever came to Twitch London.
He's been at Fred and Emily's house a bunch of times.
He has. He's been on the stream a bunch. So feel free to say happy birthday. And also, that's a really funny picture because if you look at that picture and you're like, what's going on there? Is he laughing at a cake tin? The answer is yes, he is laughing at a cake tin. And that is from our holiday last year where we were in Portugal, which was during Ben's birthday. Sophie and Lauren, who has also appeared on the stream, they were like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make Ben a birthday cake. So you would reply if you had X, that is valid. I cannot force you to make an account. But no. But they are like, yeah, we're going to make him a cake. So they are in this, like, it's a relatively well-equipped kitchen, but not for baking. So they're trying to make a lemon drizzle cake. They're, like, fucking hand slicing the rind of a lemon because there's no grater that can deal with a lemon. They are, like, calculating the mixture of this cake based only on cups because there's no measurement shit, right? All of this stuff's going on. They then put the cake in the oven, leave it on grill, absolutely burn this cake to oblivion. Woo! Callum Michael Kai! Thank you so much for the 63 months. You're a legend.
Callum, you would have an alert if it was working. Callum Kai! Thank you very much. You're the best.
It was supposed to make like a ring, like a bundt cake. It was supposed to be a lemon drizzle bundt cake, like a circle. But instead of that, what he got was a burnt grilled top, raw cake underneath, sunken mess. By which point there was no time to save it, so they just brought it out. They were like, "Happy birthday! We fucked your fucking cake up," and he thought it was very funny. What's going on here?
I just saw a picture of me, and I was sort of like, man, I really lost I was just like, basically kind of being like, look at those little.
Yeah, you look in that
chunky
picture.
boy.
In that picture, you look like your own chubby Canadian brother. Like, both cute.
Yeah.
Both very cute. But you do look like your own chubby Canadian brother. You know?
I was just looking, and I was like, man, I was scrolling through to find that picture of Ben, and I was like, man, I can see in my face I've lost some weight. And I was just like, damn.
Summer bulk, winter bulk, 2020, and 29, and then Axeman.
I don't know what I was doing in this picture, but look at this chunky little face. I think that's what I was doing, probably.
You do look a little chunky.
Yeah.
You a little bit.
Yeah.
But also very handsome.
Thanks, thanks.
Very handsome indeed. So, slay.
I don't know what we're playing today. It's going to be a short stream.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know if I'm going to play anything today. I think we could just chat and catch up.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the
Because
best
we have
idea.
literally had so long away. And there are so many things that have happened. Unity have destroyed gaming. That sucks.
Unity, bro.
I mean, I don't really want to talk about it. Sophie was like, do you want me to find like all the information about Russell Brand so we can discuss it? And I was like, no. But he's a dick. Xbox had a massive leak.
What did they do?
What's happened?
Built the tier 2. 75 mark.
She howdy.
But yeah, basically, we can do one of two
Howdy.
things, which is either chat, right? Pure.
Mm-hmm.
Like pure chat.
Pure chat.
Or we can open like an easy game like Fae Farms, chat and Fae Farms at the same time.
I don't mind. I really don't mind. Oh, dude, this poor woman got banned from Twitch for her title.
Yeah.
And it's
Imagine
tough.
being permanently banned on Twitch. So this was fun.
Yeah, so unsolicited sexual advances, content title, nut in my tits.
I mean, who's to say? Maybe there is more information.
I don't know how unsolicited it is. With how I know Twitch chat, you know what I mean?
Look, they solicited it.
I was going to show
No.
the picture she attached that was attached to this tweet as well, but I can't because she's banned. But I'll show Emily because she looks really fit.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do. I'm ready. You asked, my lady.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Not on my tits. Yeah, it's like, dude, bro, come on. Like, on one hand, I am like, that's harsh for a permaban, right? That's pretty harsh. But on the other hand, I am like, come on, you knew better.
So wait, there's a new Xbox that's coming out, and it's leaked. Is that the shit you are on?
This is why PlayStation have been giving out loads of PlayStations again.
Give me.
Oh, they've emailed us.
Ooh.
I don't think I need to get. I've not signed anything, so I don't really care. I got an email from the influencer and content creator manager for the Sony Interactive UK, and she was like, "Are you playing Spider-Man 2 coming up in October?" And I was like, "Haven't got a PlayStation, but I've seen loads of people receiving PlayStations recently, so that means we might get one. They might be like, nah, you're actually ugly, so I'm not sending you one, but it could mean that there's like a whole new wave of consoles coming."
So, yes, DJ John, perhaps. Haven't got a PlayStation? Oh, I really like Spider-Man. Like, I think it would be a great game. I'd like to stream it. It would be very fun. And to be honest, we have a friend who has a PlayStation who doesn't use it very often. So occasionally, when we get, like, once a friggin' year, when we get a sponsor who's like, yo, will you play this on X console?
Yeah, we just borrow this.
We'll be like, hi, can we borrow your PlayStation?
Paul Harris, for those who know.
Because we had a PS4 and we literally only played one game on it, ever. And we were like, oh, we'll probably play on it, like, in the living room sometimes. But we literally never did. So we gave it to our friend, Lauren. So Tor Harris now just lends us his occasionally, which is very nice of him. But web on my... Remind me, when we're there in a fully sponsored, right, Spider-Man extravaganza, they've given us a Spider-Man cutout in the background, we've got a PlayStation, we've got the whole thing. Remind me that's the title, okay? I'm
So I'm going to change our stream
manifesting
title
that
to, like,
chat.
Tits on My Nut, you know what I mean?
What?
Doesn't make sense. So it's not uncensored sexual advances. You know.
Well, only if you have like a blue tit on the screen on some nuts, like a bird feeder that we're actively watching, then that could be appropriate. But it still isn't, is it? Anyway, stop trying to get me banned.
I am not trying to get you banned. I am trying to get me banned. No, okay.
I'm trying to get me banned. Be like, chat. I just can't let Fred on anymore. So this is the leak. This is the biggest Xbox leak in history. Bigger than the Fortaleza?
Fortaleza.
What the fuck's that?
I don't know. I think it's like the.
I'm going in.
It's the protected compound where all the
That's
gay
what I'm
ladies
saying.
go.
I'm going.
Fortaleza.
It's actually Bisexual Awareness Week, so I'm going to make my bisexuality extremely aware by finding the Fort of Lesbians. That detailed the Xbox One simply because this includes Microsoft's hardware and platform strategy, unredacted, internal communications, and more. Oh no, who did this? Oops. Brooklyn, Xbox Series X refresh.
Oh.
The most powerful Xbox ever. Now, adorably all digital. That's such a weird... what makes it adorable?
Just honestly, let's just all move. Let's just get on PC. Let's leave this console nonsense behind. If I can't just... Now that I buy my console, right? I'm like excited about it. I'm hyped about it. I buy a couple of games. It's day one release. The console came out today. I go home. I've got to wait until tomorrow because I have to download a day one fucking security patch for my console. I then install the game off the fucking CD, and then I have to fucking wait to download the day one patch for the game, and I can't play till tomorrow. Dude, fuck this shit. Let's just... Everyone download Steam, Uplay, Epic, whatever the fuck, and let's just fucking get on PC. Okay? We agreed? We all agree? Cool, let's do it.
Done. Brooklyn. Is that spelled wrong?
Yeah. It's
Like, that's
Y.
not spelled like the place, is it?
No, Brooklyn has a Y.
Will deliver. Oh my god, they Brandalese it, you know? McKinley
Yeah, I do.
spelled all
yeah,
with
yeah.
X's, you know? It's a tragedy spelled insanely. Brooklyn will deliver 4K Gen 9 console gaming with more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, reduced power, and a more immersive controller. More immersive control. I mean,
When they say immersive
I know
controller,
some
that's
places-
VR. They're trying to sell VR.
are you sure they're not just gonna? It's not just vibrates extra hard, you know, for your pleasure. Not on my immersive controller.
Yeah, the Bluetooth, you know. Cameron.
Beautiful redesign that elevates the all-digital experience of the Xbox ecosystem. Beautiful and innovative new design, internal storage, 2 terabyte internal storage. That is, in my opinion, the minimum. If you want me to play Call of Duty, that is the minimum. USB front port with power delivery. All new immersive controllers, same price, so it's just an updated, tarted up one. All new sound bridge to modernize I/O and sustainability efforts. Can anyone tell? That says Southbridge.
Well, I know.
Anyone know what that is?
I know
don't
that like it's the South Bridge. I think that's basically the connective stuff. They use a lot of gold, so I think maybe they're trying to like reduce the amount of like rare metals.
Dragon Boy, that's no.
What? Bad news, everyone.
My brain, when I saw that, crime. Straight to prison.
Any time now, text speech.
Have we talked about the all-exclusive X subscription for the best porn access in the world?
Sorry, wrong website.
Wait, what the fuck?
I mean, I did see that Elon said he's going to start charging everyone to access X.com.
Which I think is extremely reasonable. I think.
I want it to happen so bad. I want the drama.
Let's kill Twitter.
Let's
We're
kill
done.
it.
It's done, babe. Let's be honest. It is done. So, all in all, I'm going to go onto the actual website, see what they've got to say for themselves. I'm not that excited. It's fine. I mean, they're like, this is the biggest leak ever. And I'm like,
it's a refresh.
Sure.
It's not a new console either, is it? It's just like I think this kind of proves that the era of like consoles is kind of like over. Like, because like, they're just rehashing the old console because it just plays all the same. Like, dude, it's just PCs, isn't it? It's just a PC in a box.
a little bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's nice because you can put it in your living room,
True.
you know? And it won't get your email, so you can't be bothered while you're on it.
This is true.
It's these. Sorry, Flo. Oh,
Just need to on the
excuse
cat.
me.
Isn't a PC a PC in a box? Siobhan, look, listen. Shut up, man. Shut up,
Well,
man.
let's find out about this. What makes this the most immersive controller? Play anywhere. Okay. Seamless pair and switch. New mobile app features. See paired devices. Precision haptic feedback. Accelerometer. Quieter buttons and thumbstick. Sustainability. It's rechargeable and swappable batteries. Recycled materials. Less resin. Repair and disassembly. Ooh, that's good. Anything that lets me take it apart and fix it. Yes, like one day phones will let you do that.
It's
Oh
the
my God.
same
That would be
fucking
good.
controller it's been for 15 years.
Yeah.
Get to fuck.
Literally.
Yep.
Modular thumbsticks. I mean, is that new? I guess everyone else did it except for them.
Yeah.
I think being able to change your thumbsticks is good.
Console gaming is only mostly dead. The
yeah.
only thing that's keeping console gaming alive is exclusives.
Yeah. Same ergonomics as Merlin. Who the fuck's Merlin?
Can you
I guess-
do me a favor and flip a coin? It's both great but terrible. Heads, big propane. Tails, plan Z.
Guess what? We've got coins. The coin jar is out.
I have
Can you actually flip a coin?
I have
Or
a €1.
are you going to do this? That is not. That's a 1
No,
cent.
it's a 1p. No, it's a UK money.
Oh, it's just a penny.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Man doesn't even know what British money looks like. It's a euro.
Alright, you ready?
Okay.
Heads.
Heads. Big propane. I don't know what that means, but good.
Look, head.
Yeah, don't you lie. Lizzie's in a box, in a box. I'm sorry. Ireland really have made it impossible for me to look at the Queen.
How do Americans tell the difference between heads and tails when they flip a coin? Like, what do you call which? I don't even know.
They got
what-
Abraham and then not
Oh, they
Abraham.
got an Abraham. Ah, okay.
Abraham Lincoln's on one side.
Oh, so they actually have someone on their coins. All right, sweet, cool. I didn't know that.
It's a pence. Better heads than deads. Because we have a head on the head and a fucking building on the other side.
Fair enough. I didn't realize you guys had heads too. Peachy rages. Why are flower bugs a fucking thing, little bastards? Also, hi. Yeah.
Weevils / paprika bugs.
Paprika bugs are they're awful.
Bastards.
We got infested really bad with them like a couple of years ago. And me and Emily stayed up till like death o'clock in the morning cleaning out our cupboards.
Yeah.
It was
We were
horrible.
up at like 4 a.m. trying to find out where they were coming from. And it turned out it was a small bag of desiccated coconut at the top of the back of one of the
Fucking
wardrobes.
coconut, bro.
The coconut was where they were coming from. Bastards.
Bastards.
The coconut turned on me.
God, we are 3
But yeah.
subs away from 1100. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's happening. Xbox is releasing a tarted up Xbox, which if you didn't already have an Xbox might be of interest to you. If you did have an Xbox, probably less so.
Happy International Talk Like a Pirate Day to all who celebrate your.
Yarr!
Is it actually?
Is it? I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's cute. Nice.
Yarr! Well, happy talk like a pirate day to you too.
Always freeze your bags of flour for 12 hours before storing. Yeah, but like, who's actually going to do
You can also
that?
microwave your bag of flour.
Yeah.
Both work.
But like, who is going to? You just play it fast and loose until one day you are struck down, and then you're like, no, never again, and then you still don't. Because like that's what I did.
Actually, should you? Yo, John!
Big propane. Guess what? Plan Z is next anywhere. 20 quid in the pocket, mate.
Thank you. You actually just bought our present to Ben,
You did.
so thank you.
Thanks. AI music is like they've like AI'd a bunch of people's voices, and it's scary. Like you got fucking Frank Sinatra doing like modern songs, and I'm like, oh, why does it sound so good?
Well, like, I don't mind if it's a joke, like Hank Hill doing the Gunslinger's Ballad or whatever the fuck this is, Gunfighter's Ballad. That's funny, right? That's fun. But just don't like make it real music that you're then gonna like sell. You know, this is Big Iron, Emily. Oh, fair.
I always play it fast and loose. Like, am I right, boys? Aliana, I'm right there with you. Fast and loose. That's how I live my life.
Me, literally. Mate, this is kind of a banger.
Tell me you've never played New Vegas without playing it. I've never played New Vegas. Never have. True.
Hey, I'm gonna say something that can just tilt everyone. I've never played a Fallout game other than Fallout 76.
That's a thing to say. Oh, you're gonna make chat go crazy.
Actually tilted. Yep. I feel like that's what I should make as a reel.
Yeah.
You know what I should do? Do you know what I should do? Okay, this is awful, right? Awful. But imagine if I started a series of me saying, oh yeah, I've been a full-time streamer full-time paid video game player for the last 10 years, and I've never played blank. And then just watch people explode. Like, oh, I've never played Half-Life. People will be like, ah! I've never played Doom. I've never played Skyrim. Ah! I'm doing it. Oh.
Emma's
So what's going on here?
Emma's gonna enrage. I think he's playing songs.
No. It's probably an AI. Do that with Final Fantasy. I've never played Final Fantasy. The thing is, right, is Plankton, well, it goes hard. Hey, Crumbs Thief!
Crumbs Thief!
It goes hard. It does.
Okay.
I'm a Plankton fan. Look, it is not a shock that all of these characters sound good in AI when they're all done by professional voice actors. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course Plankton's gonna go hard.
Yeah, this is good. Emily, your Instagram's looking cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. I need to do wall posts. Pizza Pixie with the 4!
Almost 3 years of Shiva.
Would you believe I take pictures of Fred and he doesn't post them?
I am being lazy, I will admit. I'm also being self-conscious, which isn't very good. I'm not.
It's like, I'm a streamer, look at me. Stop looking! Don't. It's like the way it is. We are like, perceive me, like me, don't look at me.
Can we just compare walls? So chat. This is Emily's. Do you want to have full screen?
Yeah.
This is Emily's.
Uh-huh.
Right? Hang on, let me hide this video so you guys get the full. Look, cute girl doing cute things at the gym, at the beach, like in front of a microphone, at a wedding. Cute, nice, right? And then there's me. Not even me. Elevator.
No face.
Wedding.
One nice picture of wedding.
Old man photos. This is like I'm 42 years old, divorced, and looking for something not serious, you know.
Looking for women ages 20 to 25.
Picture of me thotting. Literally a picture of my stomach. That's nice, I guess. An old fucking Daisy video. A fucking shitty lift picture again, and then fucking gay pride.
Yeah, look, and I'm slaying. Look at this.
Yeah, you're
hang on, watch.
You feel Matt slaying more than me.
Yeah, look, I'm still slaying all the way down here. We're slaying on many places and many times.
I am not good at Instagram. Top
Neither
tier
am
dad
I.
content, dude. It's bad. I will
We'll
admit.
do better. We're growing. We're learning. We're developing.
Like this one's okay because I'm serving like the masculine thing, right? I'm sort of like, but yeah.
No face, only arm. Hello, Florence.
John, okay, I'm gonna be real, right? I'm gonna be absolutely real.
Yeah.
That song is going on my playlist for the gym. I'm gonna be completely real. When I go to the gym by myself and I have my earbuds in, I'm getting that song. What was that?
Fred's
Plan Z.
Fred's primarily listening to songs, AI songs by Plankton.
Oh my god. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Do you know what it really
Blue Dragon
reminds me
Ned.
of? You know when...
Plan Z. Plankton. It's here.
Dude, sulfur monoxide, many people have said that. But what a Plan Z?
Boy, what plan? Yeah, plan. I got it. Look.
He's ready. What's this about getting 7 cats? My Insta photos are just photos I've taken. Some people even like my photography. Well, that's very cute. I can't take photos. I don't have that talent.
What is this voice? It is the TikTok text-to-speech voice that everyone's using right now.
Hi. Would you please
So
come over?
it's a current trending TTS voice, John. Okay.
Your life.
Although it's National Talk Like a Pirate Day, so I'm going to change the default text-to-speech to be a pirate.
Yeah, it's going to be pirate today. No.
All right, are you ready to cry and or be really mad at the world?
Yeah.
I'm ready to do both.
All around me are familiar faces.
Sung by SpongeBob.
Yes. Sulfur monoxide instead of SO reminds me of nanosiemens. I miss the nanosiemens so much. Yeah, you tried to type like milliseconds and it always came out nanosiemens.
All right, we are now pirate text-to-speech. Okay, chat.
Excellent. Pirate Day. The fact that Talk Like a Pirate Day falls with Bisexual Awareness Week is perfection. Yeah, would you believe we're halfway through Bisexual Awareness Week and I haven't made anyone aware?
I mean,
Chat!
let's be real. Pirates
You're all in danger.
Pirates are bisexual. Okay.
Yeah.
No women
Well,
allowed
look
on
up
boats.
matelatage. Matelatage. Matelatage?
Matelatage?
Look
What's
it
that?
up.
Oh. Matelatage.
Okay, well, it's all one word.
Oh. matelotage, or seamanship, was an agreement amongst pairs of European sailors, in particular buccaneers. It was an agreement to fuck each other, wasn't it?
This is the
They
cover
got married.
band doing
That's
the
pirate
new
marriage.
LP song. How do we feel?
Cover band.
This is the cover
doing
band.
the new LP song.
Oh, they're covering
But who did?
Lincoln. It looks like Chester, kind of, from a
Yeah,
distance.
he does. Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, he's great.
This is Hybrid Theory, the cover Linkin Park band doing the new release song "Lost" from last year.
Oh,
Oh, that's. Well,
the one found from Meteora.
oh, so is it like a song they released that was previously recorded but not released? Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm 100% being clear. But yes.
God, he's good.
Yeah.
That's insane. All right, I'm a little bit pecked. I'm going to get myself my sandwich I bought earlier.
Nice.
And do you want to share it with me?
No, I'm fine. Yeah. I ate a rice pot. My legs are fucked. We were doing some deep friggin' weighted squats, and we did it first. And who does squats when you're at full energy? It nearly killed me. We were trying to go down the stairs, and we nearly gave up. It was yeah, it does sound a lot like Numb. It makes sense that you wouldn't want to put these both on the same album, but it sounds really good. But the problem is when you're writing a song, it's hard then not to write another song that sounds like the first song.
Oh, chat. Qbit with 5, thank you very much.
What was I going to say? Yeah, you never finished my matelisage story.
Oh, matelotage.
It's Bisexual Awareness Week and Talk Like a Pirate Day. So
As part of this economic partnership, matelots would agree to share their incomes and inherit their partner's property in case of their death.
Reminder, this is a cover band from Portugal, not the actual band
Yeah.
recorded this year live.
They're from... Oh, so they're not even like... Oh, dude, they don't even speak English as their first language.
and they sound really good. Yeah, but they probably grew up listening to Linkin Park.
So is
The problem
this...
is, if you love a band enough, right, you're like, I'll make music that sounds like Linkin Park. And you're like, I'm just making Linkin Park songs.
So, matelotage is where the word term matey came
Yeah.
from. You're a matey.
Matey.
Because,
Your matey is literally your pirate husband.
dude, so this is like, what's the word? Civil partnerships before civil
Yeah.
partnerships.
So, yeah, it means
Dude.
partner, colleague, friend, meaning one of a wedded pair. Attested from 1840s, uses a form of address by sailors, labourers, etc.
If you watch them live, the Chester and Mike subs actually look like Chester and
I was
Mike.
saying, they do, yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
It's weird though to shave your head. Like maybe that's just his look, but I think that like looking like him is a little bit weird. But I still like it. Like,
I suppose if you're trying to be a tribute band and you want to get gigs,
yeah, like exactly. At the same breath, I wouldn't be like, oh, this Cher impersonator looks like Cher. Like, yeah,
it's weird because Chester's dead.
yes, but many other people are dead too. Death does happen.
Good news, after the docs took... Alright, so this is L... That was great.
That was so
It was
good.
so good.
Thank you, Cubit. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, that's basically the equivalent of
really.
what they were singing in like early rock and roll anyway. They were singing like absolute
Well,
filth.
they got the fucking I can't remember. She was an early American black
Yeah,
singer,
yeah.
and she was singing some filth.
Yeah.
She was singing absolute like.
Is it Rosetta Thorpe?
I think it is. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
But she was sort of like, I got great big titties, and
Yeah, but if it's funny as well, right? Because right, you'd be singing these songs, and you would. No, I don't think it's her because it's like this little light of mine. Sister Rosetta Thorpe. No, it can't be her. It must be some other old school lady, black and white. Black and white? It's because the pictures are old.
Yeah, I know
black
what you mean.
from the early rock and roll performers. But yeah, it's a song.
Bubs tier 2,
It's a song called Shave 'Em Dry.
Lucille Bogan.
Probably.
Bubs,
Woo!
thank you for the tier 2, my dude.
Yeah, I think it's called Shave 'Em Dry.
Hang on, that's
and it's absolute filth. But if you listen to those songs, a lot of the time they released a version of it that just wasn't. I got nipples on my titties. That's it.
I can sleep between my legs. I make a dead man come. Oh!
That's just talent. That goes way harder than WAP.
Yeah, that's good.
Well then, look, talent, baby. That's
Dude,
my jam.
that's so fucking funny, man. And this is from 1935.
Yeah, and people love
Dude, I
it.
didn't even know. I had no idea we even discovered sex that soon ago. You know what I mean? Jesus.
Yeah, that's Lucille Bogan. If you guys want to look her up, I don't know how much of her music is still out there, but that's out there, and I love it.
I'm a rap WAP, but in the 50s.
Yeah.
That's not the 50s. In the 50s, we had actual like recording equipment. You know what I mean?
Well, also in the 50s, they had more rules about like what you're allowed to produce. But like one of the songs that Elvis released early, they cut out a bit. Oh God, that's like
Wanna know why I hate and love a SpongeBob memes? A song I'm about to donate is so, but I still get it stuck in my head.
No, the pirate not saying shit.
The pirate won't swear.
Yeah, it's so shit. Yes, I'm down. So there's a song that was popular in the rock and roll scene in the 50s, and Elvis covered it and probably made it the most famous, I assume. But there's a line in it where it's like I'm peeping through the window or like looking through a sundress or something, the sun comes shining through. Right? And they cut that bit out. But they didn't cut out the bit where it's like I'm a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. And so everyone released, they didn't notice. So they released that song and then you're like, wait a second.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Wait a second.
Wait a goddamn minute.
That's a penis. So it's really funny. But yeah, I can't remember that one song,
That's
what that one's
so
called.
funny. So
I
yeah,
don't know.
sorry. For one, right? John's posting this because he doesn't like it, apparently. And really, you did post good news. Sorry. For not
Yes!
reading it.
I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
So after the docs took me off my meds at the start of the year, I lost a lot of hair as a side effect. I've been on new meds for a couple of months now, and I'm finally seeing some regrowth.
Yes!
It's tufty and doesn't lay flat. Looks like devil horns, to be honest, but fuck yeah. Really.
That's what regrowth looks like.
Yeah.
Fred knows the regrowth life.
I do know the regrowth life.
Really, that's so good, and I'm glad you're back in your meds properly, and that makes me so happy.
Massage scalping, really. Get yourself one of those little silicone head massagers and just do it
Oh,
like
wait,
for like half
where's
an hour.
the thing that Sophie's
very
made for
gently,
us?
very gently.
Um,
Oh, what the storefront?
because it's all on the storefront. Oh, you got one? Nice. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
horrifying. I'm glad I don't have that stuck in my head.
Chat, just so you guys, in case you guys didn't know, this is actually kind
I
of like
don't know because we haven't told you yet.
we haven't told about it yet. Let me get the link to copy it so I can post it in chat. So this is for our UK pals. There is an American one, but the UK one's more fleshed out. We now have an Amazon affiliate thingamajiggy.
That is true.
So-
So the Amazon affiliate page is
We'll link
basically
it.
where we're putting all of our items. So if you're like, what do you have in your stream setup? It's up there. What does Fred use on his hair?
Yep.
Other than finasteride, it's
So
up there.
stream setup, gym life stuff, everything festivals, Emily's acne regime, which is awesome. Emily has like acne, and as you guys can very well see, Emily has marvelous skin now. Like, look at this, look at this.
Like, you can still see a little-
Oh, you got a couple of little bits, but like honestly, like
very-
your skin looks amazing. Like anyone would be very happy with your skin. But yeah, then we got Fred's hair restoration or Queen Florence favorite. So if you guys if you've just got a kitten or a cat or something like that, and you guys are like, oh man, I want to get a nice little snuggly thing for my cat
If
to
you
lay
click
in.
on that, it'll take you to the product.
Sorry guys, hang on.
Oh,
one-
it might dox us
Let me just
entirely.
open up an incognito tab. Sorry.
That's good.
So.
Yes!
So yeah, you might want to get one of these. Yeah, you can click it, and we got all the things
That's
over
the
here.
octopus that she's cuddled up with, and those are all the same bowl essentially. So I think the bottom right one is the exact same bowl, and then there's like other versions that are very similar. But yeah, so we are going to do the American one. It just takes a while. We
And
haven't
also
finished it
slightly
yet.
different products.
Yeah.
So we'll have to find equivalents.
Yeah.
But yeah, Emily's
So there you go. You click on my skincare favorites.
Skincare
that, 9
favourites.
items. And that's got a bunch of my stuff that I use and why I use it. Sophie made us all
Robert.
explain like why we use the things that we do.
Robbo, where's your wrench? No.
Where does one hire you to come up, set on my PC as nicely as you did yours?
I'll come up.
Fred will do it. Fred's a good PC builder.
Travel on board.
I'm there. Can you imagine?
LAP coming in with 33
What's
months.
a pirate's favorite type of music? Roman bass. Thanks as always for the good vibes.
No worries, dude.
Thanks, LA for your chat. We realised it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. So, no, look, it's
No
really
wrench,
nice.
no, he's a mod. Tom's a mod.
It's also really nice to see you here even post wrench, because you always are like, it's a little bit like, you know, when you leave a job and then you're like, oh, I'll totally keep in touch with you guys. You don't. Like, it's really nice to see you. It makes me happy. So yeah, these are the things that Fred uses. This is the micro needling pen, the Dr. Pen. It's very good.
Very good.
I've used it as well on my skin.
Hurts like a bitch.
It hurts like a bitch, but it is really effective.
Scalp massager. Hair fibers to make your hair look thicker.
Someone broke in and stole Robbo's wrench. How is a person to be a plumber without their wrench? Sag 7 Robbo.
Literally,
I like to think
chat,
Robbo
don't poop on
took
the floor.
his wrench, threw it for a glass window, and then left like this.
Bye.
Now, I have no evidence that that's what happened, but it's
Yeah.
just my imagination. Do you know what I mean?
I'm looking at this list and I don't see where to buy topless Fred Pete.
You gotta find my Barnsley, mate. You know what I mean? I kept my plumber's crack. Do not fear. I've also got one of those. Fred, I haven't used any hair regrowth meds or anything like that. I just can't. I just use a scalp massager and rosemary oil. That, in combination with new Crohn's, psoriasis meds, is helping majorly. Hopefully, get at least a percentage of my hair thickness back, because it's been nice. They do make regain for women as well. Minoxidil is literally one of the only things. Like, rosemary oil is great, right? Rosemary oil does promote some hair growth, but it takes a good couple of years for it to basically do anything. So you won't notice any immediate like regrowth. What I do suggest is basically just after you shower and just throughout the day, very gently, with no pressure, just massage your head very softly. We're trying to get blood flow into the scalp, right? Because blood flow is so important for your follicles. Like, it's like one of the biggest things you can do. And also minoxidil. And you could also do, if you want, really, it's entirely up to you. You might not want to with your psoriasis, but you can do a bit of microneedling as well. And it's very safe to do at home by yourself.
It's worth bearing in mind as well that if what you're doing right now is working, amazing, you may find that the way that it's gone for Fred is that he will do something for a while and it will help a lot, and then after a while you plateau, and then Fred will go, okay, I'm adding something or I'm removing something, and so then these are things that are worth knowing about, but you probably don't need to jump into right this second, but it's worth knowing. Yeah, you've got to be careful with topical applications, exactly. And like, if what you've got is working for you right now and you're seeing big regrowth, that's amazing. And then as time passes, you know these things are there. Like, for example, with microneedling, the good thing about it is you don't need to apply anything. It's just the act of causing those little tiny micro perforations in your head. But if you're like, my immune system is already fucked, I don't really want to be stabbing myself with loads of holes, totally valid.
You've got to be very, very careful.
If at the same
Buy some
time-
alcohol solution. Make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
But it does. Microneedling does help a bit for psoriasis as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, talk to someone first. Don't
Talk
take
to your
my
doctor.
advice. Blah blah
But
blah.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
I'm not an expert by any means.
No.
I just know that for acne and for skin stuff and wrinkles and for hair growth, microneedling is very, very good.
But it's just the act of causing like very tiny amounts of damage, and then when your body goes to fix that, it then fixes some other stuff too, is basically the deal.
But also
one of my neighbors is an anesthetician who's always looking for people to train on. She offered a microneedle for me.
I'd
that
do
would
it.
be lit. You should.
If you've
you
got someone
want
trained,
to, yeah.
I would 100% take
Because it does hurt like a bitch.
It does hurt.
Well, it doesn't hurt my face, but your head, shit.
Hey, so I can't donate this for some reason. Might be area restriction. If you can, watch this real quick from 45 seconds. This was Robbo, dramatizedly.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work. 1 second.
Dramatized. How long has that been the 500 bits up? I don't know. I've never heard it.
We don't
In
get
my
often
fucking
get.
life.
We don't often get 500 bits.
No, it's a lot of bits.
Oh, we opened it up on the wrong thing.
I don't know, but this is dangerous knowledge to have. Look, I've always been of the opinion that if you're willing to give me money, you can ruin the stream as much as you want.
So apparently this was Robbo.
Sponsors, you get no car, Ken. And last I checked, the professionals all have a car. You cannot win the SCCA without one. If you're not winning, you are losing.
Don't make me lamp this at your head.
Did you bring your son all the way up here and watch you get disqualified, or just act like a jackass?
Oh! I believe you're the one hurling wrenches at people. But I think you could be both at different times, you know. But I think you're the one.
I want to watch this film. This film looks really good.
Yeah, that does look good. Christian Bale, exactly. Beautiful. Chat, it's the top of the hour giveaway. Let's go. I've considered it for the future. Wanted to get stable on my meds, work out time that suits both of us. Yes.
Hey, Cupcake.
Yes.
Um,
Hi. But no, that sounds great, really, and I'm so frigging pleased for you. But yeah, chat, basically.
but also, these 3 things.
Yeah.
You can use these.
Very good. True.
This is a fiber hair locking. Basically, this spray it on your hair, blow dry it when your hair's wet, right? So you basically get your hair dry a bit, spray it all on. It's tiny little fibers. You blow dry your hair. The fibers cling to your hair, then they stick out, and it makes your hair thicker.
Yes,
really good.
Ford v Ferrari is a fantastic movie. It's about Carroll Shelby designing the Ford GT for Le Mans.
I love Le Mans. They're crazy because it's a 24-hour race, so your car has to be like insane. It's such an interesting race. But yeah, we've got all of our gym gear up there, all of our festival essentials. We've tagged some like little outfits and stuff we like to wear. If you guys are like, I want Fred's XXL hat, it's available.
It's available.
If you are like, I wish I could wear a hat. Do you know what? We actually need to put the Nussy wax that Fred used, because I'm going to use it on Fred's ears too, because it's really good.
I think I need to use it again before we go away, because it's grown back, dude. It's like, oh, that's just going to be a part of my life now.
Yeah, you're going to have to be shoving stuff up. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, so if you want to see Fred looking like a dazzling man, and you want to steal his looks, or you want to steal my looks, or you want to buy stuff for Pride, or whatever, all of the stuff that we regularly recommend, the gym gear we use.
These are amazing. These are really good. Obviously, good headphones is awesome. I would say out of all of this, out of everything you want to, creatine. If you guys want to start doing exercise, even if you guys aren't exercising, take creatine.
It's good for you.
I want to figure out who's making all this creatine in fucking Thailand or whatever, and just do a family creatine. It's great.
Go back. No. Yeah, go back to the main page, right? And then scroll to the bottom and look at the... So, not that one. Look at the Fred one. Click on it. It's the tent. I remember Sophie being like, do you have a picture of your tent up? And the only one I have is Fred sunburned in frigging dungarees. Absolutely unhinged to the nth degree. Anyway, there's some good Easter eggs on there, but it's a lit tent.
Bernard.
You are burnt to fuck. Yeah, it's not
that tent was huge, though. It's such a good tent.
Oh, and you need to show them this post as well. I actually put it on my Instagram story because I thought it was so funny. Sorry, you can discover all the things. It's just cat drugs. It's just catnip. And then everyone needs to unwind after a long day of being a complete legend. So it's the catnip we buy Flo, and then her just being absolutely zooted out of her mind.
That's so funny, man.
But anyway, yeah. So we put all of our I know you guys are probably more interested in our stream stuff than other stuff, but it's all up there. If you want to know, like, oh, what press-up things does Fred use when he does press-ups on stream? What,
bag.
Your bag, yeah. And your little shirt and your gigantic hat and, yeah, all of the different stuff that you've been wearing. So, like...
Emily's fashion edits.
Yeah. Would you believe that a couple of things on here, right, Sophie found and put on there... Because she was like, so I was sending her links to stuff that I already own, right? And then Sophie was like, you need this. So she's been linking me stuff off my own fashion edit, which is quite funny. So yeah, any of that stuff that you're interested in that's available on Amazon, it's there. You can see everything we use. You can see our lenses. You can see our microphones. You can see the arms that we use. You can see how we fucking mount them to the wall. Like, it's all there, which makes my life so much easier. We do, if you buy anything, we do get a commission, which is nice. And also, I think if you click on the link and then you buy different stuff, we still get a small commission.
Christian Bale as Ken Miles, John Bernthal as Leah Iacocca, Josh Lucas as Leo Beebe, then Mert Derman as Carroll Shelby. Such a good film if you like cargo fast history.
I don't know I don't know any of those names. Ken Miles, Lee Iacocca, not a clue. But I do want to watch it because it just looks like a good film.
Pirate voices. Pirates are intense, man.
It's pirate. You got to end every text speech with "yar" as well. Yar.
How many press-ups on stream? I haven't seen that in a while. Fred, can you perform press-ups or your triceps fucked?
No, I can do it. I can do simple shots.
I think I mentioned it.
What's the how many? 1,005? Okay.
1,005.
All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we
Knock
can
off
do.
5.
My legs are the problem. Also, I've got a little wedgie. Okay.
See, if I did that would be bad. Criminal.
Okay.
That was toxic. That was toxic. He didn't mean it.
Can we do them or not?
Yeah. Actually, can't resist. Oh, the music's getting intense. That's your beloved husbando of like 9 years. I know. But that gives me extra right, more right than anyone to make light fun. Hey, Super Elmo, how are you doing? Look, that was long fart, all right? I could have hit him with small fart, but I hit him with the long one. It was disrespectful, yes. But whatever. No, Volkrin. The pain that added another exercise.
Exclamation mark done Fred 50.
Woo! Under 1,000, baby. Even after the torment of the family
Can they please get some
weekender.
fucking respect for 50 push-ups without stopping?
Get some fucking respect.
Tell me that's not impressive. Yeah, boy. Tell me that isn't impressive. That's the most I've ever done in one go.
Woo!
Thank you.
Oh, look at my tiny arm. Oh, look, my thumb like nice. Mad respect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, why do I not have please clap? Wait, I do.
Why do I?
Please clap.
Why are these in different? They're in different spots.
Yeah, they have to be. Proud of you.
We have a
Stunning.
please clap and then just a slow like.
Yeah, but you know what slow clap sounds like? Yeah, slow clap sounds like.
Not at the pace I do it.
It sounds like.
I'm a busy man. When I do it, it does sounds like that. Yeah, I'm whistling at myself. DJ.
Anyway,
But yeah, Tom,
congratulations.
for the small price of flight and board, I will come out and do your PC setup for you.
You could commission Fred to help you build it over like a Skype call. It would be kind of funny though.
Well, it was everything, right? All the lights and everything. Like that.
It
Set
does
it all
look
up.
good. It does look good.
Make it smooth.
Make it work right.
Make it work right.
Fred got to stay out there for an extra week just to make sure the computer works properly.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Also me.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
much
John's
it.
discovered the sound effects.
It's a night in Castle Fram.
Right, chat. We have 5 of our top 10 bit givers of the week.
Yeah!
I don't care whether it's a million bits or if it's 1 bit. I want to fill my top 10 bits of the week. So if you've got 1 bit burning a hole in your pocket, give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to me.
Also, we are so behind. Extremely, extremely behind. But alongside going to the beach and going to a wedding, we have also attended Barbie.
Barbus.
We decided if we were going to see Barbie or Oppenheimer, and we chose Barbie, and we think that was the right call.
No.
Thank you, really. As if I haven't known for months.
Yeah,
No,
but now
you
you're
just did
on
a bunch
them.
of them in a row. So I was
Yeah.
sort of like,
So we went to see Barbie, and I
know
said
you
we're
know.
the last people in the country to see Barbie, and we were the last people in the country to
Okay,
see
can
Barbie.
I just bitch for a second about this? Not about Barbie. Loved Barbie. In fact, I'm just Ken. It's stuck in my head, right?
Yeah.
But the cinema screen is empty, like empty. So me and Emily just choose any seats, right? 3 people come in and sit directly behind me, in the row behind me, literally like they sit in, and I was like, you could have sat fucking anywhere. At least have a buffer of a row. Like, give me 1 row. It's weird, man. That's weird.
We nearly got up and moved, but the friend was like, "No, it's awkward."
It was awkward. I was awkward, dude. Why are you making me out to be the awkward one? You're the one who sat next to me. I would have been less awkward if you come and sat in my lap. I'd have been like, fair enough, a little movie couple.
We were going to pull a boba in that theater, and they had to make it weird. Exactly. Chat. Who's heard about Lauren Boba? Americans have, but maybe Brits haven't. It's such a funny story.
I know Laura Boga, yeah.
Yeah. So she is a fucking lunatic, right? In American politics. And I say that as like, most people in American politics are kind of insane, but she is a loon. She used to run a gun cafe called like Guns. I don't know what the fuck it was called. Their whole thing shut down because it was shit.
It is weird.
But she used to literally, she's fucking unhinged. Yeah, and apparently her... Okay, I want to give Vanity Fair a shout out for having the best title on the topic.
Can't think of anything, just wanting to use the voice.
何度ノイズジンアナザーボイスオースーパートゥルーパーブーガル
That was so cute.
Super Trooper.
So, Lauren Bobert's only crime was loving the theatre too much, you Puritan!
You Puritan.
So, Lauren Boebert, while we wait, we hydrate. Always. Let's
and then
see.
we master.
She knows how to be disruptive. It's her thing. She goes toe-to-toe with would-be gun regulators, drag queens, Muslims, and even fellow Freedom Caucus members. Like, you know that's bad. Like, you know, calling yourself the free... You know it's not good. Well, she went to see apparently a family-friendly... which, like, it's the theatre. It's nearly all family-friendly. Showing of Beetlejuice the Musical? And she was out there getting felt up like she's 15 in Harry Potter. She was vaping, right? Some pregnant woman behind her was like, yo, can you not vape? Due to like me not wanting to breathe your nasty, stanky blueberry air. And she's like, ew, what? She gets all aggy about it, right? Then she gets chucked out. Imagine, you're a fucking congressman.
You're like running the country, essentially. There's a small little section of it. And someone's like, no, you're being a menace. You are grabbing dicks and blowing clouds. You need to leave. Like,
there are places you can do that, but it's not Beetlejuice. So she gets chucked out, and she's like, I touched no cock, I blew no clouds, right? And then, spoiler alert.
All I did was grab a bulgy.
She did. There's video of it.
Well, they've got security cameras in the cinema, right? And they don't use... It's like, oh, it's really dark in here. No one's going to see me gripping this pipe. It's like, bro, it uses different light. Like, they can see in the dark, man.
Literally. What a freak.
Also,
honestly.
she's definitely one of those people that's being like, drag queens reading to kids.
She is.
Yeah, okay.
Drag queens.
And I'm just sort of like...
gripping shaft in Beetlejuice.
You're literally fucking cupping testicles in fucking the cinema. And you're like... You're literally performing sexual acts in public.
Disruption and vaporization would be her main approach.
Vaporization? Oh my god.
When she went to see a traveling stage performance of Beetlejuice the Musical in Denver on September the 10th. Oh, mate, if this had been September the 11th, it really would have added a layer. The congresswoman and her date, reportedly a Denver bar owner who skews Democratic. If she's touching Democratic cock, it's really over for her. I'm going to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie. Once you go Democrat, you don't go Demo-back.
Why not? Yes, she's allegedly a former escort. I can see that for her. And I also support that. Like, you live your life, right? You pay your bills. We all got to pay our bills.
She's mad as fuck, but she's obviously very pretty. I'm not surprised. At the same fucking time, Jesus fucking Christ, woman. She's also a massive grifter.
When you kick your ship's USB port.
So yeah, apparently she was in there. Let's see what they have to say on the subject. They had a blast until they didn't. They were asked to leave after fellow theatregoers complained of Boba's vaping and general loudness, and the pair could be seen groping each other on surveillance footage. People are sitting next to you, Lauren. On the way out, per the security report obtained by Denver NBC affiliate, she said, "Do you know who I am? I'm on the board. I'll be contacting the mayor." She since denied this last bit. The report saying I was arguing and threatening to call the Denver mayor. I don't know why I'd ever call the Denver mayor. I think he would have tried to lock me up. she said on Saturday in an interview with far-right news network OWN. Initially, Bobet said she was kicked out for enjoying the musical too much. I plead guilty to laughing and singing too loudly. I plead guilty to squeezing that man's shaft in front of those 7-year-olds. Literally. She was not lying. She really did seem to be enjoying everything around her too much. The congresswoman with the teenage worldview was remembering what it was like to be physically a teenager, maybe. Denver's 9 News obtained a recording of the incident, and the video clearly shows Bobet vaping, dancing, and partaking in some light groping with her companion. The video also shows a pregnant woman behind her leaning over to say something to her. There's no audio, but the woman told the Denver Post that she asked Bobet to stop vaping, and Bobet would not. Please, a round of applause for local journalism and night vision technology. Indeed! Support your local news. She initially denied the vaping portion of the incident, but had to walk that back when confronted with the video of herself vaping a ton. She blamed her divorce and the natural anxiety of being in a new environment.
I was
like in the theater and I was so anxious, and I was like, I'm gonna blow vape juice on this pregnant woman.
How different are cinema screens? Like, they're all the same. They're just dark rooms. There's no anxiety
She's
there.
at the theater. I mean,
Oh, she's
even
at
if
the
there
theatre.
is, deal with it. Like,
Dude, honestly,
yeah.
who the fuck is... You're at a theatre production.
Whether
There are
it
people
was-
on stage just being sort of like, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And you're like, wow, I really wish I was like gripping...
Oh!
Wish my hands are full right now. Oh, wait, got my vapes in my other hand. Sorry about that.
Gripping and ripping. It was initially designed the vaping portion of the internet, whether it was the excitement of seeing a much anticipated production or the natural anxiety of being in a new environment. I genuinely did not recall vaping that evening. Well, you probably shouldn't be a senator because you can't remember what the fuck you're doing. Like, we need to get you to the doctor. You should know what you're doing.
You know what I mean?
Literally. They're both just like, donk, error. Oh yeah, where's Mitch? Has he errored out again? Have we seen him in public?
I think he aired out twice in a row, and I think they're hiding him now.
Yeah. The night, when I discussed the night's events with my campaign team while confirming my enthusiasm for the musical, the statement read, regardless of my belief, it's clear now that was not accurate. Like, what do you mean regardless of my belief? I didn't believe, like, girl, you would... That's unhinged. I was too eccentric. I'm very known for my animated personality, maybe overly animated personality. I was laughing. I was singing. I was having a fantastic time. I was told to settle down a bit, which I did. But then my next slip up was taking a picture. They're popping selfies with light on.
Probably recording a sex tape.
Mate.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate.
Oh.
This woman was, I reckon she was on something. I just don't think that's normal. Like, I really don't. Knowing that, like, you are already... Dude, I have access denied. Fucking 9 News won't show me the video.
Come on, 9 News.
Well, I mean, I can find the video, but it's out there. I'm waiting.
I think the longer the text speech is, the longer it takes to render it.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, I once again bring this up because it annoys me. Listen to this and tell me you don't hear Elisar. After it.
It is.
I only heard
100%.
I heard I see you.
It's Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes. Yes. 100% it's Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Like 1,000% that's Lord of the Rings. There's no way that's not Lord of the Rings. Now you've said it, I'm like, yes. It is.
What's Elisar? Is that Elvish or some shit? Oh, dude, chat. We're gonna go next month. We're gonna go see the Lord of the Rings animated movie that came out in the 70s. And a friend of ours basically said in the group thread was sort of like, "Oh, who wants to come?" Me and my pal Fee said, "Yeah, we're down." I didn't realize he was booking the tickets like pretty much right then, and so he booked the tickets just for the 3 of us. I'm not gonna lie, it was the weirdest grouping. So I was like, I think Emily wants to go too.
Yeah, Fred's like, look, let
is
Emily
this it?
come. Yeah, I think I found it. Right.
Dude, this is
So
fucking packed, bro.
yeah, it's absolutely packed. So I'm pretty sure I don't know where she
for
is in here.
reference, it's when Aragorn is standing at the Black Gate in Return of the King. It's when Sauron is speaking to Aragorn in his head.
Ah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so full.
Look, so here she is.
In the
And
aisle!
she's like, I don't know what he's up to. Question mark on that. But, so then she starts hitting the vape. She's like, blowing clouds.
Oh, did you? Like, she's not even trying to be like...
No. And then she's like, can you stop vaping, please? And she's like, shut up. Popping selfies.
Dude,
wow.
that's so rude.
She's dancing.
What's she vaping, bro? Oregano?
I know. She's feeling it. is what I'm
Oregano?
saying. Look! He's honking some badonks! Where's this hand going? Like, not to draw too much attention, but that hand's it's heading somewhere. And he's honking.
He's like over there being like, flick, flick, flick.
And then he's like, yo, look, she's putting them away. She's like, they're falling out. Fuck Panic at the Disco. It's fully topless in Beetlejuice.
He owns a bar that puts on drag shows. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
he
called
must be a fucking...
None of Them Believe the Shit They Say.
It's all a grift.
Like...
It's all a grift.
It's not to say she's not a massive cunt, because she is.
No, of course. Grifting is a
But
cunt.
She doesn't care. She's never been into a theatre before. Apparently not. Raise your hand, chat, if you have managed to attend a theatre production at some point in your life and not put your hand down somebody's trousers. Not get fucking tuned in on the radio. Live and direct in front of some 6-year-olds. Weirdo.
This is Laura Bobart's boyfriend in the theatre.
But spoiler alert, we did know. We knew. We worked it out. We got to the bottom of it. Absolutely diabolical behavior from Team Boba. Yeah, and it's really gross. And this is the thing, right? Is obviously that is super inappropriate. It's uncomfortable. It's weird. People are sitting next to you. Yes, it is also very like immature, childish behavior. But then somebody like her will run around saying that like talking to children about LGBT things is exposing them to sex. And I'm like, so which of us is exposing children to things here? Let's be honest with ourselves.
We're going to go, for those wondering, we're seeing this absolute acid trip of a Lord of the Rings film.
Yeah.
So...
It's going to be mental. But I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Why not? Get me some culture, babes.
I'm gonna go in like drunk. It's gonna be great.
Go in drunk. Pee Wee Herman would have loved to be in that theatre. Pee Wee Herman had it out where it was legally responsible.
Yeah, he had it out in appropriate places.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you want to come to the wanking cinema? Is it okay if I wank there? Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's for. She said, do you want to go to the family-friendly version of Beetlejuice? I will be getting both my tits out.
And also gripping sauce. Gripping the sauce. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by sauce, chat? It means cocks.
Just insane. Absolutely unhinged. The behaviour of a lunatic. But it did make me laugh, and that's nice. I do like to laugh and also see people's downfall. But yeah, apparently she's been removed as a speaker for some fucking thing, and hopefully it'll fuck her up more.
I was exposed to LGBTQ plus at a young age, and to this day, I never felt SA or anything. I mean, yeah, it's normal. Like, it's like
we all watch movies, right, where like there are romances in the films. You might have even seen. I mean, I remember when I was a little kid when we'd watch movies, and you know when people like in a movie, like the couple would get together and then they'd make out a bit.
Yeah.
Sophie used to call it wiggly kisses because she didn't understand what the deal was. So Sophie was like, "Oh, they're doing wiggly kisses," and like that's just a normal experience of a child learning about the world around her, and that is just fine, right?
Yeah.
Like. She watched fucking Terminator and her head didn't explode. And this is the thing, is the idea that, like, knowledge of something, the idea that, like, did you know 2 boys can love each other and 2 girls can love each other is somehow corrupting? It's, like, not my fault you immediately start thinking about bumholes or whatever. Yes, your problem.
I do not. My personal belief, right? It's just my personal belief, and I don't have kids, nor am I around kids very often. But it's my personal belief that I don't really see the point in inciting children against the idea of sex entirely. Kids aren't going to be interested, and I'm not saying that in an attempt to sort of like to like.
I want to educate. Yeah.
I don't want to sit in front of a child and be sort of like, did you know what Colonel Lingus's kid. I don't want to do that at all. But I do not think that kids need to be insulated against it because I think it's quite a normal thing to do. And kids are going to be like, that's gross. And then later on, they'll be sort of like, actually, it sounds pretty good.
Well,
when they're a teenager.
I remember when I was 7 when I asked my parents how babies were made. And I was like, look, I'm going to need you to be real with me. I know there's some shit going on here and no one will tell me what the situation is.
I don't believe the stalk bullshit.
Yeah. Well, what I knew for a fact was something small went from the man to the woman. And so I assumed, because obviously I did not know what sex was, age like 5, that something literally like walked off you like a little tiny dude, right?
That's terrifying.
I was crawling around on the floor trying to find tiny dudes creeping around. And then, so I was, because you're a kid and you hear like something goes from the guy to the woman and it's really small and it moves. And so I'm like, where's this tiny, tiny little dude, right? And so then at 7, I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done with the mystery. You need to be honest with me. And obviously what I was told
Where are the small people, mother?
I was obviously told like a very like special hug version.
Yeah.
But they explained it involved your parts and they explained that your parts are just for you. And like the idea that like kids develop differently. I was a kid who took myself very seriously. I liked to know what was going on. I did not like to feel stupid. I wanted the information. Some other kids may not want to hear that then. That's totally fine. But the idea that like you're 10 and it's like you can't possibly know what sex is silly. It is. And like the idea that saying like, yes, some people do this and some people do that and it's appropriate for grown-ups and it should never be happening to you at all. And if anyone does anything that makes you uncomfortable, get help, is really helpful information. Yeah. Ooh, and that was mostly that. Literally swell.
Yeah, I've never understood why we're sort of like, I know we don't like the idea of people we know having sex. Like, I don't really like the idea of my friends having sex. They're married. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Oh!
ah!
You guys are doing it?
Like,
On the regular?
We had the mug meet up the other day and fucking Dom and Tilly were holding hands and I was like, go! You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, but I don't really understand why we're sort of like, oh no, children can never know about sex. It's one of the worst things that could possibly happen. Instead, watch this movie where a guy gets his head blown up.
Yeah.
Whew. God, glad we saved that kid's innocence.
Yeah, literally. It's very silly. It's a part of life. People people just need to deal with their own discomfort. Like, it's cool. You're just not gay. If you're not gay, you're not gay. Don't worry about it. No one is going to make you hold anybody's hand you don't want to hold.
I think I'm a bit of a realist, though, because I remember I was chatting to my mum a while ago. No one ever wants to think about their mum or parents having sex, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's a grotty thing.
Yeah.
I remember I was chatting to my mum about it, about her new boyfriend. And she was sort of like, oh, you probably don't want to hear that. And I'm like, it literally doesn't bother me. Like
we're both adults. You were like, I'm 30 years old.
Yeah, and I was
you're like 60.
I was like, Mum, I don't give a shit who you have. Like,
yeah.
If you're having a good time and you're having a bunch of sex for the first time in ages, good for you.
Love
good
that for you, babe.
I was sort of like, I like having sex. You know what I mean? Hopefully one day I'll get to do it. You know what I mean?
Everyone knows holding hands is how you get cooties.
Did I hear you guys on Radio 1? No. Not unless I've been recorded without my consent.
We were on Radio 1? I don't think we were. Were we?
No.
Coming up next from Fremley FM.
I will say, I think the BBC did email us and ask us about being on something, and we were like, yeah, sure, and then they just didn't, nothing happened.
Did they fucking steal my fucking...
They stole my audio.
Honestly, it sounded like you two, I promise.
These bitches.
Did they steal my audio? Have I been AI'd?
Oh my god. Yeah, AI asked us us replying, being like, sure, we'll be on that thing that you're asking about streaming.
Is it available? What time? Because I can load it up, I think, on BBC iPlayer, right?
But no, it's probably just somebody who sounds similar. We're both from England.
Radio 1? No, Radio 1's too big. They wouldn't put us on Radio 1. The Radio 1's for like fucking Billie Eilish and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd be on Radio 4.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking BBC 42 or something.
Watched a horror movie where someone's face was acidly burnt off around 10. Can't remember what age exactly. You sure that wasn't Raiders of the Lost Ark? That would fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been Monday morning. I don't think it was us. It was probably just somebody who sounds similar.
Yeah.
There was one person who was a voice actor in a game in one of the Borderlands who sounded like me, apparently. And people kept being like, Emily, is this you? And I was like, no.
Hey, cool name. If you can find it on iPlayer.
Yeah, or like point us in the right direction. I'd love to hear it.
Because if I hear it, I'll be able to confirm whether it was me or not.
I know if it's me, 100%. Look, Channel 4 did use us once. Cheeky little sods. Stole my clips.
Yeah, I got
Son
used.
Of a bitch. I was abused
I
by
got
Channel
used
4.
and abused, chat. Oh my god.
But what else was I going to say? Did you write that one episode for the boys? No. Kids, people, stuff, things, people having sex. Ew, that's nasty. You know, the standard.
The whole Unity thing happened whilst we were away, which is hilarious. Where
Unity.
they've absolutely fucking destroyed their own game engine, and
fucking to that.
motherfucking Cult of the Lamb is like, enjoy the game while you got it, guys. We're deleting it when this goes through because they're gonna charge per install. That counts for reinstalls, not for purchases. Like you fucking.
So if I uninstall the game because I'm saving space on my computer and then I reinstall it, they have to pay again. That's insane.
I pay for that.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't know why. That's really weird, but like I would.
That's good to know. I can steal the idea.
Yeah. Oh, you do, yeah.
I don't really know if I want to get those comments going, but yes. Even pirated installs. Yeah, the whole thing is insane. But no, there was something else I wanted to bring up, and I've forgotten what it is. My brain's turned off. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm gonna charge you guys like.
now charge 10p per use.
Yeah, every Oshi emote, every friendly emote you use is 10p per use, chat.
Ah, shit.
You gotta do cheer 10, and then use the emote, okay?
Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I. Oh yeah, Fred's also gone semi-viral on TikTok again. Shout out
Thanks,
to Fred.
Will.
It's not like you're already paying to use the emotes.
I changed my emote prefix to fucking cheer.
That's evil. Oh, sorry, microphone and chat and your ears.
Yeah, no.
I was trying to work out if the no, it's not happened yet.
No, they haven't done it yet.
Come on.
I've done all the things that needs to happen, but yeah.
Perfect.
It's like the guy at the meat counter giving you a hunk of meat and saying it's 1 kilogram, but you have no way to check to see if he's full of shit or not. Well, you usually have scales right there, but are his scales accurate? Huh?
What is this man up to? Sleight of hand to mess with my beef? It's possible. Yeah, I don't know why. I literally had a thing and I was like, oh my god, that. And it's just like flown away. Hopefully it will return. But I keep thinking, you know, you're like your brain's almost touching it and then it like falls off again. You're like, no. They calculate installs and stuff via algorithm and it's all a black box. They send you a bill. You have no idea if it's accurate or not.
I wouldn't imagine
That's unhinged.
Can I charge them per uninstall? Like if the game doesn't work very well, they can just be like, oh, it's your engine, it's shit.
Yeah,
I'm
your
charging
engine's
you fucking
bollocks.
$5 per uninstall.
There's no way to verify what they're saying is true or accurate. Just no one is going to use Unity. That's so criminal. That's absolutely unhinged. And also, why would anybody do that? Like, I'm already paying to use the thing. Like, a lot of the time you're charged based on the number of people who buy the game. So, like, the idea that I'm already paying you for that and now I'm paying you when people install the game, like, doesn't cost you anything, you weirdo. Yeah, the music's going hard. I'm ready.
I'm fucking liking it. So yeah, we're going to the pub after this chat. So we're streaming it until about 8ish, and then we have to run. Tafernicus, good to see you, bro.
Tafernicus, how are you?
Which does make it a very short stream, and I feel really bad because we're supposed to start a little bit early today, but we just got stuck with like stuff. You know what I mean? We had to buy suitcases for our trip. We had to go to the gym, all that sort of stuff. And the gym's really important right now because I'm really trying to focus on my health. Because god damn it, chat, my blood pressure is going down every day. It's getting lower and lower.
Woo! Let's go.
We're still in hypertension 1, but it's consistently getting lower bit by bit. So I'm going to the gym more, getting stronger, getting like, you know, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. A lot of because you guys know I have anxiety, right? I've been going to therapy for a long time now, guys. Thank you for subscribing. You're paying for my therapy, and yeah, it feels really good to actually like get that squared away. Also, I look better, which is nice, right?
But yeah, I mean, like, it's well good and thing. Like, especially like exercising, it's always a banger, right? But when your body is like, yo, I'm in a bad way, I'm having a hard time, and then you do stuff and you're actually seeing results, it's like, yes. And like for Fred, like a lot of his anxiety manifests in health anxiety. So like it means that Fred's like will sneeze and be like, is this it? Is it over?
Yeah, my health anxiety is not a bit around. Intrusive thoughts, chat. Anxiety, OCD, that little cocktail.
It's not
lovely.
Beautiful. It's not the best. But it means that like when realistically your brain's like, hypertension, death, and then it's like, actually my blood pressure is great. It's like, unfortunately for you, brain, you're wrong, you know?
Oh, yeah, some of Nintendo's games are made in Unity. Yeah, dude, that lawsuit is going to be goosey.
Let's go!
You do not fuck with Nintendo. They will
How did World War
smack
III
down.
begin? It was Unity versus Nintendo, and it all went from there. Because you're not doing well. I'm really sorry.
Oh, dude, I'm
That's
sorry.
Shit.
Is it like, what's up, bro? I mean, you don't. If you don't want to say, you don't have to say. But
No, I am sending you very good vibes. If you were a believer in vibes, I'm probably not, but I still like to hope. You know.
that's not bad. Sorry, I'm on Stream Elements, and they were like, "You have okay." What did it say? It was like ridiculous. So I'm on Stream Elements, right? And they try. You have several sponsorship opportunities right now. Sponsors with payouts up to $4,160 are waiting for you.
Now, I don't know if you look at us and the size of our stream and you think they are regularly being paid $4,000 for anything. But I'm going to be honest, we're not.
We're not.
Right? So, like, I know
Who's
it's
offering me
crushing.
4,000? All right, so it is the Star Trek Fleet Command mobile app, right? The main goal is get 15 viewers to participate in the promotion and complete Star Trek Fleet Command level 5, whilst also doing a 2-hour stream with the goal widget on screen for 2 hours. Promote it on
I do
stream,
like to do Star Trek.
and that will get me a minimum of $105.
When do I get $4,000?
For the first 15 viewers who participate in the promotion, up to 900. What does that mean? Up to $910?
It's called, we'll never pay you $910, you're getting $105.
It's so weird.
That's what it means.
Earn $75 for the first 15 viewers who participate in the promotion. What?
So when do I get more money?
I have no idea.
They're like, if you get 15 viewers, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, you'll either get $1 or $1,000.
But the Star Trek Fleet Command PC campaign they have has a base guaranteed fee of $440.
What? I love Star Trek,
Yeah, I do too.
and I love $440.
For completing the following, promote Star Trek Fleet Command PC on your stream for 2 hours. Promote the game in a chat bot for 2 hours. Advertise on your panels for 1 day, and stream with our Star Trek Fleet Command branded overlay for 2 hours. Now that's all I need to do for $440. I'm doing that, man. I'm doing that. And then I'm gonna put the $440 into like into fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Games for the wheel.
Games.
That's gonna fund the fucking wheel until Christmas.
Neat.
Or I'll cash it all out and go
Excellent.
for a like massive dinner.
Babe, that's a big dinner.
Dude, that's not a bad sponsorship. Should I
Big dinner.
should I
Yeah.
accept that right now?
Well, you can tell Sophie, because she doesn't like it when you accept things.
Sophie.
You can leave her a voice note
Yeah.
and just say, "Is it cool if I accept this?"
Hello, Sophie. I know you're not working right now, but listen to this. We have a Star Trek game to play via Stream Elements that's going to pay us $440 for a 2-hour stream. I want to accept it, but sometimes you get mad at me. So is that cool?
But they are usually pretty shady about it. I've been contacted a few times by Stream Elements, and they're like, "Why didn't you take our sponsorships?" I'm like, "Why didn't you pay me properly?" And they're like, you know, and they're like, yeah, they suck, to be honest. Their sponsorships are bad, but you know, occasionally you get one, and you're like, "Oh, that's actually
Yeah,
quite
we don't
good."
live very far away from a strip club either, so I could just do that. You know what I
Go
mean?
make it rain. Hey Tom, how you doing? But yeah, Tefanicus, I'm really sorry.
I didn't.
My partner I've been together with for 9.5 years. We're separating in about a month. Yeah.
That's tough, dude.
I don't want to like chop between two things. That's really shit.
Hit the
I'm
lawyer
really
and Jim
sorry,
up.
But I don't know. It's probably
Yeah.
too soon to say stuff like this, but like try not to let it ending ruin like the good times that happened. I know some friends who've had breakups who have kind of been like, well, that was all a huge waste of time. And I'm like, but you had a lot of good times in amongst, but then it ended.
It's the wrong way to look at it.
Most
like-
relationships do end eventually, right? In whatever way that it looks.
Hang on.
What are the deliverables? It's just a 2-hour stream, or do they want a like chatbot for like a month? Because that's different. Like, is it just that, or is it try and chill this game for a month whilst we have a panel onto your stream and tons of tweets and shit?
The deliverables are to stream the game for 2 hours, to have a chatbot in chat for 2 hours, a panel below the stream for 1 day, and to stream with their overlay for the 2 hours. So basically, chatbot and overlay for 2 hours during the stream, and that's it. And it's a guaranteed pay of $440.
That's even worse. That sucks to Fanicus. Especially if it's not something where you're like,
Oh, you're getting rug pulled.
We're both feeling that way.
Yeah.
And like at the end of the day, you obviously can't make people feel ways they're not feeling or change things or whatever. And it is natural. Like sometimes people do grow apart and stuff like that. But it has to do with my games business. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, you're just spending a lot of time doing the game stuff. And then you just
Yeah.
sort of like drifted apart because we weren't seeing each other very much. That happens too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like a thing that happens with streamers so often where like I don't know if that's what's happened to you because obviously you haven't had a chance to reply yet. She hit a breaking point. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's one of those things as well, in my opinion, you get with someone in a certain part of their life, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you got together during uni or when you were doing a certain job or whatever happened, right? And then it's normal for you to go, I'm going to work on something else. I'm doing something else. But sometimes that can create a rift where like they would have never, you guys wouldn't have got together if you'd have been doing that at that time. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much said I'd likely ship by end of year, but that's not guaranteed to happen. She said she didn't want to hear about another delay. Yeah. I mean, it really sucks because like
Financial stuff is like a huge thing. It sucks though because when you intermingle like love and all that, so why sometimes it's like better to like. I mean, me and Emily are very intertwined in all parts of our lives, but we somehow we make it work. But for a lot of couples, for a lot of people, and this doesn't mean their love is any less or anything like that. It's sometimes best to have a layer of separation. Like work is a whole other thing over there, and our relationship is over here.
But like if I had a regular job, right, and Fred and I got together, and obviously I got together with Fred knowing he was a streamer. So that would be part of it. Like I would have to know what that entailed. But if Fred's saying, oh, don't worry, I'm not been making any money, but don't worry, things are going to look up. Things are going to look up. And then after a while, they haven't looked up. And I'm like really stressed about it. Or I'm like, yo, why are you always streaming like 10 hours a day? I never get to see you. That could definitely be a push factor, even though maybe Fred wouldn't be in the wrong. Maybe Fred's like, I'm actually making bank right now. Now is the time to be working. Or like, once I put this work in, like with you, like once I put this work in and I get this game established, this could be us like sorted and moving into the future. Or just, this is something I really want to do right now. It's about how long this game's taking ship. Yeah, I mean, it's stressful. It is. It's complicated. It's hard.
Is she involved in the business?
And there's a lot of feelings.
I mean, that's not really my place to ask.
No.
But sorry, I'm getting like.
Also, we don't even know if she's a she.
True.
Yeah.
No,
like,
she's
yeah.
not. So it was. Seems
From
a
the
little...
outside, it can be really hard to like watch somebody struggling to do something. I don't know. It's shit. You didn't deserve that. You haven't done anything wrong, but at the same time, people hit their breaking points with different things at different times.
Yeah, sometimes you can do nothing wrong and still things don't work out the way you want them to.
Yeah.
My personal advice, honestly, is to basically be like, okay, like take some time. It's gonna suck. It's gonna like feel bad, but just know that like the feelings you're having right now are temporary, and you will feel better. It's always going to be a bit sore. It's always going to be a bit rough, but these feelings are temporary. You sort of feel like everyone goes through that, right? You've been with someone for so long, you'd be like, I'm alone forever. Like, oh my God, like I had all these plans and now you're mourning things that have never occurred. It's absolutely okay to mourn things that never get to happen. It's perfectly okay to do that and to allow yourself to feel that. But just try and remember that this is all temporary. This is also sort of these feelings, these emotions. These are all things that you have to experience and you have to get through to basically feel okay on the other side. And once you do that, you just then can move forward from there.
Yeah. But also, now you know things are ending. Focus on yourself. That doesn't mean be cruel to her.
No.
But it means that like she is no longer a top priority for you.
You don't owe her anything.
You don't. Now you focus on you. You do the things you need to do. You end this calmly and you walk away and look after yourself. And that's what's really important. And Reese, I can't imagine how shitty that would be. Like having an ex who just packs up and leaves her shit with no explanation.
Yes.
That's so hard.
That's weird, man.
But it sounds like you've got some people on your team. And you know what? I feel really like you don't deserve that. But sometimes there's no answer. And sometimes people are pussies and won't tell you what's going on. And you just have to go, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like some people would be in your ex's situation to Fernicus where they'd be like so excited and so hyped for it and for your game and for your progress. And some people would be like, I don't get it and I don't like it. You know? The same with streaming, especially when you're doing like a job that from the outside seems kind of weird. It can really like for some people, it's just a massive turnoff. And for some people, they're like, oh my God, that's so cool. You're doing something interesting. And some people just want, like, let's do a 9 to 5, go on holiday a couple of times a year or like once a year and just not stress.
So I do think it's quite healthy sometimes to have that layer of separation. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with mine and Emily's situation where we work together and we stream together and blah, 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 blah. It works out really well for us. But I feel like for a lot of people, that just isn't. I mean, for one, me and Emily are incredibly compatible, right? Like we match up on a lot of things, just randomly, just by coincidence. We just match up really well, and yeah. I also want to point out that doesn't mean that we love each other any more than anyone else does.
No, people who are like opposites can have amazing relationships together, and it's not like Fred and I are like the same person. It's just that there are a lot of things where we just easily fell into line.
We're
Which
both
makes
like
living together
nighttime
easy.
people. We both like sleeping in. We don't. I mean, I'm very bad at like being an employee. Like I'm really bad at like not doing things my own way. And Emily is like very sort of like a emerging creative, you know. So it's sort of like really helps that we have that room in our lives to sort of like to encourage each other and to push each other, you know. We started dating when we were in our early 20s, and we both grown quite a bit. Yeah, I mean that is also a thing. Time as well. You just become different people.
And like I can't blame someone for wanting stability, because although that's not something I have cared about, I grew up in a household of people who were all self-employed, right? So there was no stability.
Same.
Sometimes there was money and sometimes there wasn't money.
Same.
Like I remember literally my dad would so alongside being a mechanic, my dad would buy old vans, do them up and then sell them, right? That was something that he used to do. And so sometimes right before Christmas, he'd be sitting on a van or something that he had done up and we're desperate for it to sell, and someone would finally come and buy it, and it was like, it means Christmas is now on, and we'd be dancing around the living room singing We're in the Money. Like I got used to that experience of we don't know how things are going to go, and when it's bad, and when it's good. But I understand that other people who did not grow up with that, or even somebody to an extent, like Fred's cool with stuff comes and goes, money is up and down, some months are great, some months are shit. It is what it is. In fact, where's my sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit button?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
But at the same time, Fred is still somebody who like, woo, yeah, baby.
Over 10 years of following your Mugzo shield.
Yeah,
nice,
let's
Thank
go.
you so much.
But yeah, no, Fred grew up in an environment where sometimes you get a bang on the door and it was fucking bailiffs. And so for Fred, he doesn't mind. He's not stressed out by like, oh, this month's great, this month's bad. But he is stressed out by like,
people coming to get me.
There needs to be enough, right? Which is something that then we can be aware of. And then we live a not extravagant lifestyle. And where we do spend our money extravagantly, it's like a nice lunch. Do you know what I mean?
Dude, the number of times I got pulled out of my own house and like held up against the wall by some police officer whilst like people ran into my house and searched it. Like, fucking shit, man.
It's worth knowing that, like, for Fred, that is, like, absolutely the fuck not. Right?
Imagine
and I mean,
10.
nobody wants that.
Anyway. Holding a 10-year-old against the wall. Just hold me with I was small, too. I wasn't even, like, a big 10-year-old.
Yeah. I'm a little one.
Yeah.
But, like, obviously, bailiffs coming into a house is a no for everybody. But for Fred, like, not knowing if you can pay rent this month, that's a no. That's like a bitch, I'm paying that.
I also had my mum screaming, being like, oh, we're going to be fucking homeless, all that sort of shit. Being like, the fuck do you do? Because I had to go to work from the age of like 9 onwards, and then my mum would take 30% of everything I owned, regardless of whether it was a tenner or it was nothing. You know what I mean? She was like, if I earned a tenner, she was like, I want my £3.30, please. And
the thing is as well, if I was somebody who really liked extravagant stuff, right, who like loved to treat myself to a designer bag when we had a good sponsor deal, or not, you know what I mean, like like I'm wearing like clothes from H&M and shit like that, right? If that wasn't something I was cool with, then maybe that would be a sticking point for us, because I'd be like, I like to treat myself, I like to have nice things, and Fred would be like, I don't want to spend money on that, I want to know I have that money in case we need it in a crisis.
I'm definitely a little squirrel.
And like, thankfully we don't have an issue with that, but some people would, you know, and like...
It's why you don't see any Funko Pops or anything behind us in the stream, you know what I mean? Because we just don't have... I don't have that, like, sort of like... Not klepto, but sort of like frivolous money. There's nothing wrong with like frivolous money spending, by the way. I just want to point out that if it's your money, you have adult money.
The wall of shit. The streamer wall of shit.
Yeah, the streamer wall of shit.
And you're allowed to spend it on whatever you want. But Fred and I both really like food. We'd rather like go to the gym and then sit outside and eat a chicken wrap outside of a cafe than buy a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
But like some people are like, I don't care. I'll eat a fucking Tesco sandwich, or I'll just make like a fucking cheese on toast at home, and I'll be fine. So it's all just like those things where you're like, there are certain things that are, these are just it for me. These matter to me in a way that doesn't always make sense. You know what I mean?
This is exactly what I was saying to Fenicus. Like she had a pretty privileged upbringing. You had a bit of a rough and tumble one, and so she isn't used to that sort of like inconsistency. So she's like, yo, I expect there to always be money to do whatever the fuck I want, go on holidays and shit like that.
Yeah, like I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear like oh, well,
don't want to hear money's
sure if
tight
it's gonna
right now.
ship
Yeah.
now, it may ship later, and then we don't know what the sales are going to be like. So that means X and Y, and we need to make sure.
We can't shop at Waitrose. We have to go to Aldi. You know.
And you know what? You're both right. It's within, like, obviously she's had more of a, like, protected upbringing, but that's not a crime. Like, it's not bad to be like, I don't like all of this changeable shit. It's just not what you, not the level you're on right now.
Oh, yeah, we got a reply from Sophie.
First of all, a little heads up when my voice note's going to be on stream. Hi chat, hope you're all doing well. That would be nice. I'm taking you to HR. Secondly, yes, you can accept that if you would like to do that for $440. But I personally think it's cheap and it's a mobile game, so they should pay us more. But it's what it is. Anyway, I'll see you at your fucking HR meeting for not disclosing where my content is going, you heathen.
Can you tell Sophie that you've been punished? HR punished you.
HR here. Emily taps me on the bill of my cap. Meeting over. Good day.
I'm just going to interrupt the voice.
So close.
2 seconds too late.
Yeah, I'd be down to Fenicus. HR's on now. Oh wait, Sophie ain't here. Problem dismissed. Yeah. If only TTS was on time. Look, it probably wouldn't have been picked up by the phone anyway.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Those phones are like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, these phones are incredible, man. I was going to so when we streamed along the river, I was going to take the little Rode wireless microphones we had so that we could both be heard, even though we were like different areas. It did well. It was honestly easier to listen to what Emily was saying on the VOD than it was in real life. It's crazy. Crazy.
It's true. Yeah, I use the built-in mic. Yeah. It's crazy, right? The whole Glastonbury blog was the built-in mic. We used to use shock mics, shotgun mics. We've
used all kinds of third-party
lavalier mics. We've used all kinds of stuff. Honestly, the in-phone ones now are the best.
Yeah, the in-phone ones just
when
work.
you're recording outside, they're like, "Oh, we're cutting out wind."
Fenicus!
Thank you so much, Severin, E.G. Bauer, Sideshow Bob, Steambot Bro, and cat named Totoro.
Welcome to the Mug Life. Welcome to the way of the Dragonflex. Guys, can we please get some love in the chat for Fenicus? Also, can we please everyone type exclamation enter because Stefanicus has started a game giveaway, and type in exclamation enter and enjoy.
Migs coming in with a tier 2. No, a prime for 2 months. I can't read. Woo! Thank you so much, Migs. You're a legend.
Hurt my left arm.
Oh no, your shoulder.
Yeah, probably the push-ups. Chat, all you gotta do.
That was the push-ups, chat.
All you gotta do is be following and type exclamation enter for the game giveaway. 5 gifted subs, tier 3 subs, end of the hype train, and also the top of the hour every hour. So there will be another giveaway in like 7 minutes.
Quick, end the stream now. It's over. Run. Yeah. No.
We are quickly approaching the end of the stream, chat. Just a warning, we are going to be skedoodling to the pub for our friend's birthday. Tefernicus gifting 7 more subs. Thank you.
He gets to 1,110.
Thanks, Tefernicus.
Ollie, Morgster, Above Earth, Wolfbound, Stormy Night, Acolyte, and Liam Meter. Welcome to Mug Life. Welcome to the way of the Dragonflex of 1K exercises. Shit!
Motherfucker.
One arm press ups, yeah?
I can do it one arm because my left arm's bugging. Hang on. Let's see if I've got any stronger.
Hang on. Wait. We'll go split and I'll have to put this down.
Let's see if I've got any stronger if I do one arm.
Okay, so Fred's a little bit hurt his left arm, so what he's going to do is a little bit hurt his right as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was impressive. That was very impressive. That was very impressive.
I've gotten stronger. Woo!
So they got doubled. That counted as 12. Do you feel like that's fair? You feel like each one was worth 2?
See, Dan's in shape, so Dan knows how hard that shit is.
Dan's
That's a
like,
real man. Thanks.
This is a man's world.
Yon Yivi one. Please stories. Please stories.
If I put it in twice.
Please stories. Please stories.
Request.
Yeah, there was some crunching when you went down.
There was some crunching.
I will say. I was like, good God.
I went down. It was like
down, and it was like, and I was like, my God. It was not good, but that's fine. I say it counts as double. That's fair. I mean, it definitely
I've been
doesn't.
going to the gym long enough. It's time to see some fucking progress. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, I should be getting stronger. I've been lifting fucking heavy things. Tavanicus, I got love for you, bro. And honestly,
When you're getting close to like playtesting or whatever, our business email is out there. You can drop us an email. We
below
can
the stream, I believe.
we can commune. Because like if it's all well and good to talk about it in stream, but like that way you can be like keys, information, etc. And I mean, you guys in person someday. We've been doing mug meetups, and they've been really, 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 really fun.
Yeah, hopefully for the next mug meetup, we won't have something else that we need to go to, and we can actually spend some more time with everyone.
Well, we were there like 3.5 hours, which is a good amount.
Yeah, we were there 3.5 hours, but I was having such a nice time.
I could have stayed there all evening easily.
Yeah, but we had to go to a friend's birthday, and I'm pretty sure last time we had a mug meetup, we had to go to a friend's birthday as well. So the
last one. No, the last one, the boiler had exploded.
Oh my God.
So we had to go. We spent like 3 hours or
Yeah,
whatever.
you're right.
Went to the pub and then we had to go home. But I mean, it is about seeing us, but it's also about the mugs hanging out with each other. So it's not like. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, you heard it. Where's IBs?
That's right. I don't think we have any right now.
An aspirin?
I'll take an aspirin. Let me get a fizzy.
Yeah. I'm trying to be engaged in the planning of this one more because like I've been so stressed about September. It's just been such a like a month of craziness. It's all lovely craziness. It's all like trips and fun and surprises and weddings. It's just been a crazy month, and I'm just like it's okay. But
a lot of fun.
I was really
not
stressed
much
about
work.
this one, and it was also where I wasn't like. I didn't talk about it on stream a lot because I was like, at least if we can keep it like a smaller group, it's just more manageable and easier, and it was really fun. But I'm thinking we're probably going to do one in...
Arcade Paradise for PTE Parts. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I believe in 3 minutes we have another giveaway. So get your exclamation mark enters ready, unless you're a tier 2 or tier 3, in which case sit back, relax.
Well, the thing is, Dom, we were a small enough group that we could go anywhere and it not be an issue. But once you start getting up to like 20 plus people, it then becomes like... Is there room? Can we all get food? Etc. Etc. Right? Well, I was actually saying we were going to do one in January. Now I feel really bad because now you're saying November.
I'm back. Why are you not playing Sea of Thieves right now? It's talk like a pirate that shoot at.
We have to go to Ben's birthday, John. So we actually have to. We don't have to leave immediately at 8, but we're leaving in a little bit. So we're just doing a short stream today. And honestly,
And it's also a catch up.
I'm really in a fucking streaming mood as well. So nothing would make me more happy to jump on Sea of Thieves or something. But yeah. So you know Ben, original Meech.
Yeah. Can't stand up Ben. Make Ben come here. Use your laptop and play Sea of Thieves with you. Yeah. Well, he'll bring his parents round. He'll bring his because they're there. Like
mum,
is the whole family.
Mum and dad, all that shit. Yeah, he's a mate. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, fucking, if your game takes off, Tavanicus, that'd be fucking awesome, dude. I'd be glad to know that was there day one. We'll have a big party for the community. We'll fly John over at fucking last. We'll get him. We'll book him a cruise because he doesn't like to fly.
The Titanic.
Get John in the fucking to take John to Scotland. He'd love Scotland.
But yeah, if you guys want to go into Discord, I was saying we'd probably do the next one in January because November and December are really busy and people don't have any money because Christmas. But if you, Miss Cupcake or Dan, want to go and try and push people into wanting to do a November one, we can. Do you know what I mean?
If you're here in November, we can try and do something. It's quite quick after the last one, but
yeah. Well, I'm not like the organizer in general. It's like the community kind of will put some dates up and vote on it. But if you want to go in there and see what people are down for and what they prefer, because I'm very aware nobody got any money right now, so I don't want it to be like, people, and I don't want to do it too much, but I don't know. But I also would love to see you and Dan, and it would be so fun. So we can see. But yeah, I was initially thinking January because then it's like after Christmas. Everyone's depressed after Christmas anyway. But yeah, we can see what the vibe is. But yeah, I just kind of wanted today to be a catch-up stream with you guys because we've been away and been doing so much stuff. We were like here like so intensely for the weekender, which was good because that's what I wanted, and that's what that was the whole Fred's idea with it, was like, right, we're gonna be so on and off in September, let's at least try and like give something that like where we put some planning and some effort into it.
Also, so this is like a spoiler. I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell you guys this. So this is like incognito, right? In fact, I'm actually going to be off screen whilst I say this. There might be another pooter. So that's the thing.
None for you, Dean.
Dean, see yourself out, sir. But yeah, we might have another thing, which is kind of cool. We might be doing. So that's exciting. But yeah, the Friendly Hype Weekender is a really, I'm so happy we did it. Ended up being really awesome. Ended up being lots of fun as well. I'm not gonna lie, really you guys never really got to see the back end of Twitch London digital streams. They were stressful. And none of us like doing them.
Emotional damage.
And it wasn't like,
and like it was fun in the moment, but it's hard.
The run up.
It was so much more a facade of like, we're having a great time.
Work, make it all work. Make sure everything's cool. Blah, blah, blah.
It was so stressful, bro. Make sure you run the correct number of adverts for the sponsors.
Yeah.
All this sort of stuff. Very stressful, right?
It was more like actual live TV and less like streaming.
Whereas
the
Hype Weekender was much more laid back, and it felt like we weren't really doing it. We didn't have to be responsible for anything. We were actually just vibing and chilling like we normally do. Apart from the fact it was like, it's a bit like hanging out with your friends and going to a party where all the same friends are there. When you're hanging out with your friends, you're just chilling, just vibing, right? You're just sort of like, oh, we're friends. When there's like, oh, I'm hosting a party, and everyone you already knew before is going to be there, it's a different vibe. The vibe is different.
You're like, oh god, I'm hosting.
It's a
Has
party.
everyone got drinks? Everyone got food?
Yeah.
What's happening?
But also, everyone turns up with the party expectation as well. Sort of like, no one's like just going to chill. Everyone's like, it's a party. I'm going to dress a little nicer, bring some booze. I'm going to be socializing, all that sort of stuff. It's like, McLovin, how you doing? And so like, it's kind of funny how when you just arbitrarily say, oh, we're doing a thing, everyone's like, cool, thing, done, gotcha. 10 seconds till the giveaway is drawn. I make the algorithm open source. Do not open my source.
Miss Sauce!
Stud
brain!
What game do you win? Lie.
Listen, I'm not afraid of flying. It's the fact that it's about to grand to fly over after everything. Then I need a place to stay. Also, I'm told as so sitting in economy is donkey balls.
Yeah.
'Cause my knees are gonna be halfway in the next seat.
Yeah,
so
6'6"
if you
ain't
wanna
no joke,
pay
dude.
for business for...
No. Babe. I've got...
Or you got...
I ain't got a pot to piss in, as they say in England.
Or you got to buy the really expensive economy fucking legroom chairs where it's sort of like you're sitting where the fucking escape hatch is.
Yes, you got to get the escape hatch. Got to pay for that hatch. Because the thing is, right, John's so tall that it's not like his legs are into the seat. They're fully around the seat. So you're literally, right, imagine my hands are John's legs. This is the experience of being in an aeroplane with John. Don't lick my toes. You licked your toes, John. That's nasty. That was moist.
There's my tongue. Moist. Discover Airlines was actually a good legroom. Yeah, but I think Discover Airlines probably don't fly to the UK. Like,
they do. I don't know. When do they do?
I ain't never heard of them.
I ain't heard of it. Yo, chat. Granny mode. Can I just get a round of applause? So we're going on holiday at the end of the month to Tenerife for a glorious trip. We're hoping there'll be internet. It's up for debate because who knows. But, right, we obviously, we're not paying. I'm planning on being in the pool or at the water park the whole time. Or on the beach. I'm not paying for a big suitcase. I'm packing 3 bikinis and a dream. That's all that's coming with me, all right? And like 2 skirts / sarongs. So, on the subject, I was like, babe, I'm not playing for a big suitcase, and I'm also not letting them lose it. They'll just lose my shit. So we walked past. So I went into TK Maxx to try and get a little suitcase because our one the wheels have fallen off. Right, they're off. So we're like, right, we need a replacement, and we only have one, and we need two anyway. So going to TK Maxx, they're like, yeah, we've got some mini suitcases. They're £45 a go, and I was like,
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
£45. So I went into what I can only describe as a tat shop. One of those shops that just sells sort of random shit, like OEM speakers and like weird things with like LED lights on them and fidget toys for children and also tiny suitcases. And behold, this tiny suitcase. Don't break it. And another in blue. For 25 quid a pop. Woo! What a deal. What a deal. I was feeling very smug. I was rolling at home off the gym like they're designed in Italy, made in England, so it's the worst of both things.
It's the worst of both.
I just got back from snuggling with Arthur, but Dan, fill me in. Okay, if it's not November. Yeah, no, tell me. Just tell. Basically, I'm not saying it can't be November.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I was thinking January. But if you go into the Discord and you ask if other people are interested, like, we can make it work, maybe. I'm not against it. Made in Italy. What a deal. Sophie, you smell great. That hoe put some
There's a
perfume on.
sniff in the air.
It's Gucci, baby.
It's my gooch?
It's your gooch.
Gooch.
What is it? Gucci? Bloom.
Gucci Mane.
Did you buy it?
The
Like
new
full
Don
songs?
Broco song?
Or is it like a mini one?
Yeah. Don Broco had great gym music, by the way.
She bought it at Portugal last year. You're going to get Prada this year? You got Gucci last year? That's fancy, bitch.
Dude, our friend keeps on wearing the fucking Britney Spears like perfume. It smells really good. I was like,
we were discussing it at the park.
I didn't even know Britney Spears did stuff. I was
Yeah.
sort of, I thought she was just like sad and being locked in rooms.
Yeah.
Apparently, she got her own like perfume line.
Yeah, it's so famous.
That's awesome.
It's made much money, but it's basically, she like came and gave everybody a hug, and everyone was like, "Why do you smell so good?" And she was like, "It's Britney Spears."
It's
everyone was
Britney,
like,
bitch.
everyone was like, "What?" But yeah, so. The thing is, what's always put me off is it's the ugliest bottle of all time, in my opinion.
I got a marker.
I don't know. Yeah, marker. Chat, what do you think? This bottle, ugly or nice? I think ugly. Personally, it's not doing it for me. But
Ooh, that looks like a fucking.
But apparently it smells great. So I don't know what to tell you. And there's loads of them.
Do you know when you know when someone has testicular cancer and they have to get the ball removed?
Not the ball.
They give it to you in a jar. You know what I mean?
Ugly unless you're going for the Barbie aesthetic. We're showing Love Honey on stream. God damn it. Anyway, look, all I'm telling you is apparently the people like the way the Britney Spears shit smells. I bought perfume when I was on my way to Egypt because I realized I didn't pack any. And Egypt like invented perfume, and the Middle East loves its smells, right? They love it. And I was like, I would be so embarrassed showing up in Egypt, going into people's like shops and meeting people and smelling like Sure deodorant. So I bought nice perfume, and I'm only like halfway through it. It's really nice though. I love it, but it was quite expensive. But it's lasted, so. You've graduated onto Vera Wang Princess? Yo, that's so weird. Look at this. So I'm on perfume shop because I was like, oh my god, she really stuck with the ball theme because this is the Midnight Fantasy.
Yeah.
This is fantasy. Look, Vera Wang Princess.
That's so funny.
That's you know what you like. Yo, I should type in the perfume I wear and then see what they're like. Oh, this goes with this. Oh, just in case you're interested, these are the other two they suggest. So if you're thinking you want to try something else, you've got Pascal Morabito. Oud. And we also have Innis. Put it Innis my ass.
Do not put it in your ass.
Do not put it in your ass. Shit. Twilly?
My favorite perfume right now is Alien Goddess.
Mm-hmm.
What am I? Not even sure what I'm fucking.
The
I have
alien.
Gucci. I use Gucci.
Gucci.
I
Fred is
spray it
also
onto my
Gucci.
Gucci. Guilty black.
Shit. Okay, so I put the perfume I've been wearing in. Yes, it has a little bowler hat. Don't judge me. So I've been wearing this.
Oh, the bowler hat. Yeah, you do wear that.
Where the fuck is my mouse? Mouse!
It's there. It's on
Okay, it's
screen.
back. Right. This is what I've been wearing. Right? And then they're like ombre de And then Vera Wang Princess. They said, you know what? Vera Wang, she smells like everything. If you want to smell, it's Vera Wang. And everything else is just Hermes. I'm looking for something cheaper, babe. I spent all my money. I was feeling very pressured. I didn't want to smell up Egypt. Oh, Fred's smelling good too. I bought that for you. It smells good though. It's nice. Do you know what though? I feel like I really love.
Spray some on the Gucci and the Gooch. There we go.
I feel like I really like the way that smells, but I feel like if I were to buy you another perfume now, I wouldn't buy you that one because I think that's too citrusy for you. You don't like citrus. I feel like I should have got something muskier.
And also, whilst I'm here, I'm gonna invade your PC real quick. Oh no, not ignored entirely.
Sophie has brought over this. You said you're going to do something.
Yeah, I did.
Take over my PC. Do whatever you want. You're in charge. You're the captain. Sophie has this, which looks like it was on the original Titanic. Sophie, why does this look like that?
I think it's sterling silver.
It's sterling silver? What's happened to... Okay, so you need to polish... Why are you so rich? Oh, yeah, that is what you wear. You always smell like that. Chloe, by Chloe. And we also have this. This is her new fave. Those are Sophie smells.
There you go.
Oh, neat. We got 2 possible games for tomorrow then.
Yeah, Lies of P, which is a Souls-like game that just came out.
Excellent.
People are saying look up the Alien Goddess.
I was doing it, and then you were like, oh, I'm being ignored.
Is it like a tentacle or something, or like a?
Alien Goddess.
Am I missing?
It's sleek.
Your tabs are visible.
My tabs. Don't judge me.
It's just sleek, yeah.
It's sleek. I don't know. It's giving something a little.
Looks like a clit.
It does, doesn't it? It's looking a little clitoral, but it is also. It's lovely. If a little.
Are those labia?
It is giving. Look, no judgment.
I don't know, chat. I've never seen one, so I'm asking you.
It's a Mugler. Terra Mugler. Goddess. I mean, they said it's for ladies. Per fam. I don't know.
Thank you very much to John as well for
50
being a
quid!
big fat star of the stream. Thank you very much,
John,
dude.
thank you so much. You're amazing. Chat. The bad news is we must fucking see off.
We
the
must-
good news is
we must fucking
we will
see
be
off.
back tomorrow for a big boy bang bang stream, much like this one, but longer, and with video games in it as well.
Longer in the donga chat. Yeah,
But-
so apologies for not doing a longer stream today. Like I said, we got mad busy today with like life stuff. We had to go to the gym. Looking after your health is really important. If you guys do plan on streaming, I really, 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 really encourage you guys to basically look after your health because, dude, if you start streaming, you'll just gain weight just instantly. Like that. So look after yourselves. Activity chat. Sedentary lifestyles are no good. I saw a streamer who I haven't seen in ages. I clicked on his stream, and I was sort of like, oh, I remember this guy. And I was, Jesus Christ, he looks like he's about to fucking die. I was just, that's like the least healthy thing I've ever seen in my life.
You might be about to.
I mean,
it
maybe,
happens.
maybe.
But what
that,
I will say is, we'll be back tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Be nice to yourselves. A little kiss on the head. Mwah.
Oh, that's nice.
And if you haven't, we are posting on all the platforms. There was a new TikTok put up this very day.
Follow
You
us on
can check that out.
Instagram. Follow us. I mean, don't worry about X. Honestly, I'd rather you follow me on Facebook at this point.
Yeah, no.
And also, one of my TikToks went viral, so you can go.
Oh yeah!
You
Yeah. We can play you out, friends.
You can
viral TikTok.
go onto my personal TikTok account, which is Fred's Workout.
It's not that one.
No, it's not that one. it's this one.
Here we go.
And yeah, it's this guy.
So goddamn condescending and rude, it fucking ruined it. Like, they fucking hate Americans there.
Yeah, we do. And it's never gonna change.
Yeah, so that was nearly 5,000 likes and like I think like 50,000 views or something like that. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah. But guys, I love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And look after yourselves. And hey. Stop touching that.